COVID canceled your vacation. Get a new roof, Secured Roofing and Restoration.
All right. Okay.
That was a toughie. That was a tough one.
I see what you're doing there.
That's a new character I'm working on called Banjo Beaver. And he is a whimsical southern banjoing beaver who is obsessed with quality roofing jobs.
Yeah. You know what? My roof is getting old, and I may need to get Secured Roofing to come just look at it to make sure that it's still
Never
good.
Don't look at it.
Yeah, here's the problem. You have some leaks. You have an old roof. You're like, it's fine. I can get 5 more years. Then
I'm
it
surprised
leaks.
your skylight hasn't leaked yet.
I
haven't seen a skylight since 1961.
It's securedroofingandrestoration.com. Speaking of, if you have any storm damage, hail damage, and you don't know, like you heard a bunch of hail hit your roof, or it's bad, like a bad storm,
and you don't feel comfortable getting up there, and plus, even if you get up there, you may not even know what you're looking at.
Yeah. Give them a call. They have professionals. Obviously, they'll go up there, and a lot of times they can see it from your yard.
Well, they've been doing it for so long, and these are all guys that work for Secured Roofing. They are employees of that company.
Yeah, the guys that are putting on your roof, they work for Secured Roofing.
Here's another thing I know you're worried about. As soon as we started talking roofs, I know your first thing out of your mouth is, oh my God, the cost. Yeah, of course. It's the roof. It's the largest thing on your home. But they now offer financing options. This can include 12 months same as cash, a 60-month reduced interest loan. They make it very, very easy to get not only a quality roof, that in some cases, if it's a shingle roof, they can slap that thing down in one day.
Oh, yeah.
Because they want to get out of your hair, too. I mean, it's a process.
Their crews are really good.
Really good.
And they'll work with your insurance company if you do have a claim. They know, they'll literally work with them every step of the way to make sure that you get what you need. And they do an awesome job. It's securedroofingandrestoration.com.
What? No money? Here. Suck a cock.
Suck a cock?
Yes. Suck a cock.
Live from the Streamline Mortgage Solutions studio, it's Orlando's own Tom and Dan.
Whoopee.
Hello. This is your Mediocre Time with Tom and Dan program. We hope that you will find our presentation precise, joke heavy, and just right. Thanks.
Show number 594.
And not a moment too soon.
It's like when you run out of gas and coast into the gas station. That's my best feeling in the world.
It is almost
like I made it exact.
Yeah, and you know I hate it. Let's see if the other one came on. Nah, other one's dead.
We're talking about computer problems.
There's something.
Yeah, no, we got Seth's camera working.
Gotcha.
If you want to, you can swivel
Butler's
that
just
one.
going to have to sit closer.
Yeah, you have to sit. Butler is the only one dressed up for. Well, no, I can't say that. Samantha's dressed up for Halloween, but
a little
Butler
bit.
looks good,
I
too.
half-assed it.
I have no problem if you turn the camera on him. That's
I
fine.
think you look good. I think you look really good. But hey, it's a Mediocre Time with Tom and Dan. I'm Dan.
I'm Tom.
Samantha's here. Butler's here. Seth Petruzzelli will be on news. If you want to know what I kind of was mentioning earlier, we have some camera issues. And immediately, I'm talking my chair. I will still be in the chair, hot from doing this show. And as soon as we hit stop, I'm taking this machine and I'm yanking it out of here. And
we got a new computer.
We got a new computer.
Studio computer.
It's right here. We loaded everything on it. It was extremely expensive, and I cannot wait to install it.
What are you going to do with that one?
That one's going to go into
St. John's.
We're going to baseball bat it like off.
I was going to say, I need a karate gym computer.
There's a Best Buy.
There's got a bunch
karate gym computer.
Well, check in. I need a computer.
You do that on your phone.
With off hours, I watch porn with it. What do you
You need a porn computer?
No, I just want one at the gym. You need a computer.
You don't need a porn computer at your
That's
karate
how you play
dojo.
the music. That's how you sign people up. You need a computer.
That's how you look at porn.
I concur.
Real quick. And the reason why, Daniels, we got a new studio computer, and it's been,
it's a 5-year plan. I mean, we got this machine, I want to say 3 years ago, but we had always wanted to upgrade to a beefier machine, not only for video. I mean, like, we didn't know that when we started doing the show that we'd have 6 cameras, a fish cam, Sam cam, our cams, couch cam. We want to add more cameras, and the only way to be able to do that is to upgrade what we have because we are running out of space.
Oh, and also, real quick, we have new masks up on our merch site, tomanddan.com.
Yep.
So you can get a couple new masks and new gaiters. We got pop sockets, a huge sale. Eric, our merchman, basically put a bunch of stuff on sale, trying to get rid of it because we have a bunch of new holiday stuff coming in the next couple weeks. So we're trying to get rid of a bunch of inventory. So if you want to buy some cheap T-shirts, there's $10 shirts up there,
and they're good shirts too because we've kind of gone away from the Gildan model. That was years ago, and I know there are a decent amount
Still got some Gildan
the
options available if you want the team colors T-shirts.
Well, that's the cheapest.
My team colors shirt, I washed that thing up, and it got hard as a brick. I washed that shirt. I swear to God, when that thing came out, I was like, did it turn into a rock?
It's rough.
So buy those.
Mm-hmm.
Also, Sugarworks in New Smyrna still has the shot glass and whiskey and hand sanitizer special.
Yeah.
You can get a pint glass at Sugarworks if you buy any of their fine handcrafted spirits.
Shall we? Do you want to? Let's do it early.
All right.
because it ties in. Because I believe we need to, if I remember correctly, we're going to need to get some more of their small batch Shark Bite cinnamon flavored whiskey. That's what we have right now.
Sounds really good.
It's good. Do you want to do it? Fine. It's Halloween, man.
But I never even asked what you're dressed like because I can't
didn't know?
Well, he's got okay, guess. Try to guess.
Okay, well, yeah, because I totally forgot that at the.
Can you even see him on the camera? You can't, can you?
No.
Here, I'll turn it.
2 weeks ago, I was like, maybe we should all dress up for the Friday before Halloween show. And then, of course, Butler's been dressed up every single day this week.
Well, Butler, he's a dresser-upper guy.
Yeah. So I forgot about it, and then Butler shows up, and I was like, oh, God! And he has some Hawaiian shirt with a condom necklace, and a molester mustache glued onto his lip.
Yeah, and the Twitch chat room is going to try to guess who he is.
The tiniest of shorts.
Tiny Dukes, I can see your balls.
Just for you.
Okay,
Oh
we've
my
got
God.
No idea.
We got a couple of guesses in here. We've got a fear and loathing guess, a Cochise. We've got we got a Hunter Biden. That's great. Appreciate you interjecting. I mean, we're trying to get away from it, but you can't. Let's see. We have a Magnum PI from Buck Tucker BDM.
All right.
Oh, God.
Do you have theme songs for every costume you have?
I thought that you guys were doing that.
No.
It's the only thing on his phone.
My God.
And Samantha is...
I'm a Dollar Tree mermaid.
a Dollar Tree mermaid.
Oh, yeah.
I was going to say sexy mermaid, but I didn't.
No, I'm Dollar Tree.
I mean, you can say that. I mean, she looks great in her outfit, but I wouldn't have said it. I saw what he wrote on a piece of paper and he slid it over to me. He's like, "Can I say this?" And it said, "Mermaid, I want to fuck."
No, I didn't.
And I was like, "You can't say that. You can't say that."
Let's
I was trying to do it.
don't say move.
A move. And where do you fuck a mermaid?
Let's
Milk?
do the
Where do you
shot.
fuck a mermaid?
You have to lift up one of the scales. It's in the back.
I don't think
the
it's in the
back.
back.
Like
I
an
think it's in the
alligator.
front, like a manatee.
Yeah.
Manatee doesn't have a pussy in its back.
Do they poop like long
It's like-
snakes
Yeah,
too?
they do.
Come on.
Oh.
Let's do the shot.
All right. So this, I lost a good friend yesterday. He died. Larry's a good buddy of mine. So to the people that loved you, the losers that lost you, and the lucky bastards that got to meet you, rest easy, Larry. Cheers.
So,
That was my first real shot, guys.
do we have to write a awkward memo after? Like, please don't add memorial shots.
Yeah.
Your friends.
It's a downer at the beginning of the show.
At the beginning.
This one.
Let's start at the beginning of the show. We'll get the energy up.
This
As
one-
a memorial
This
shot.
one goes out to my good friend Jonathan, who's backed over his own son last night in his driveway. It's a horrifying accident.
I'm sorry, Larry. Speaking of Butler,
You're gonna do
Seth, you got employees, right?
10, yes.
Wow.
10 to
is-
10.
8 to 10, yeah.
How's the diversity within your group?
as far as
I'm going to have to eagle eye that and see if you're compliant.
So, Seth, how?
Oh, no, I'm really going.
What's the level of respect
More than it needs to be.
that your employees show you?
What does that mean?
Like, I'm not even sure. I mean, how often do you go to your business?
I've never seen him there. I've
been there every day.
I just see selfies of him in his closet mirror.
I've been there every day this week and last
Oh,
week.
you going to cry?
No, I'm just stressed from it.
Don't cry.
Sometimes-
Get up and kick his ass.
In addition to the new karate dojo that I'm building right down the street, we're also expanding the current jungle. We got rid of the cage and we're expanding like another 50 square feet of matted area because we're filling up. We have no room.
Because you have to socially distance and all that, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's why.
Oh, my God.
So, and then,
control. If people even ask me if this is real, and I have to say yes.
so do your employees? I mean,
They know the risk when they
how, like, when you walk into the gym, do they start pretending to do work, or do they?
Just wiping these meds down, Mr. Petches.
Do they come
with me-
give you a
there's a
briefing?
difference. There's Mike Lee, my partner.
Just clean
and
the toilets, Mr. P.
So when I walk in, they're on freaking Instagram and they're
on the phone.
hands down their pants and all sorts of stuff. But then when Mike walks in, they're like, "Hey, sir, I'm doing this." And I get no respect at all. That's what I'm trying to say.
Hey, homos, off the phone! I feel like that. Now, that wasn't me doing that. If you're just listening to the audio version of that was an actual recording from 2 days ago at the Jungle MMA.
So Monday, after the show's done, and this is kind of, this story goes on through the week, right? I'm going to set it up because, and all you guys are involved, and all you guys
I don't want to be involved.
Remember parts of the story, so anyway.
Samantha looks like the saddest female superhero. She's just sitting here sad while the guys make dick jokes.
So Monday,
you guys are idiots.
We finished the BDM show, we finished ACT, and then I scheduled a teeth cleaning from the dentist.
Yes.
I forgot, I
forgot about my teeth cleaning.
All of a sudden, I was like, oh shit. I was like, this COVID has been 8 months or whatever it is. Like, I don't remember.
I got COVID teeth.
I don't remember last time I had my
That's
teeth
the last place I'd want to go though, because they're like this close to you, right? Like,
I gotta get clean.
It's like an inch thick on there.
Clean. You brush your teeth and you floss, right? They're good.
Yeah, but still,
Been a
I
dentist
need the
in
extra.
40 years.
Anyway,
Are you serious? For being a hypochondriac, you should really take care of your
I'm
teeth.
40, by the way.
Are you serious?
That's
Because,
not-
do you know how important that is for heart health? Flossing.
I floss. I
Flossing.
even bought my own scraper kit.
Sam, look up flossing and heart health.
No. Do not. Sam, don't do that, please. I don't want to know.
Are you being serious?
Yeah.
You're going to die, then you need to get alone tonight and Google it when you're
No, that'd
cry
be the-
alone and Google flossing and heart health.
Are you serious?
I'm dead fucking serious.
Yeah, dude.
It's super,
It's bad.
super
I mean, I
important.
floss and
It's fine.
The plaque can get in your blood and race down to your
This
heart.
guy
and
knows.
cause,
That he knows.
heart problems. I have a friend that almost died.
Yeah,
Swear to God.
Fine.
Right.
We'll do a toast to him next week.
You got it, boss.
And we'll do the floss.
There you go.
Oh man, I'm glad Travis is sitting here dressed like a goofball because it makes it easier.
Well, I think he just got really mad, to be honest.
Anyway, after the show on Monday, I'm like, I gotta get out of here. I got teeth cleaning, whatever. And then I go and I'm like, all right, I'll see you guys tomorrow, whatever. It'll be an easy week. We got the Halloween special.
Boy!
And then I'm about to leave. I pick up my wallet, and then Travis is like, I'm sorry, boss, I can't do this to you.
He put his hand on top of Tom's hand and was like, I'm sorry.
You guys were here. Yeah. And then I'm like, what? And then he opens my...
I gotta be a better friend.
My wallet and pulls out my credit card, like my main personal card.
I made my house payment on this. I'm sorry. I'll never
I bought herpes medication.
And then,
No, Lee used to do that.
and then he turns it around, and he had laminated a gigantic dick on the back of it.
A mega dick.
A mega dick.
Yeah,
And
huge
I
mega
believe is that the dick of
It's the berry. Yeah.
Okay, the
we call
berry.
it- We call it the berry.
The rest in peace, the COVID joke that started the
Big dick COVID berry.
Yeah. So anyway, it was just a close up of his dick, gigantic, on the back of my credit card, cut to with an X-Acto knife.
I mean, precision.
To the exact, and then taped.
I mean, cut as if he
spent more
cut
work.
as if he knew how to window tint.
Yeah.
Like it was
Yeah. So then,
all the bubbles pushed out.
and then he's like, I can't do it because he's like, you're going to go to the dentist.
I can't do this to you because you'll probably fire me. I mean, I can't do this to
You
because
put
I
it on
care
there, but you were originally going to do this to me.
I was going to let you do it, but it was the fact that you said you're going to the dentist. I immediately thought my mom was a dental manager. I didn't want to have my mom see this dick, and I immediately felt remorse. It wasn't for you. It was just I was scared of mom was
I'm protecting mom from Barry's dick.
So before you knew I was going to the dentist, where I could have been going anywhere, including my own grandma,
a pediatrician with his children.
So we're going to need to see your. We're going to need to see your ID before you can enter Larry's funeral.
So anyway, we all got a good laugh, and I was like, "You motherfucker!" And then I was in a hurry, and then he took the dick off, and then I left. Right?
I vaguely heard bits and pieces of that, and a good laughter and a chuckle.
So fast forward to the next day, and this is the culmination of that one day we had off last week where I started organizing my life. I got the eye appointment, I got a dentist, and the next day was my blood test that I put off since I got
a year.
Yeah, since it's a regular.
They don't even do it that way anymore.
Yeah, I know. It's a regular. Every year you get the health blood test. Anyway, so I go to the LabCorp over here.
Ooh, you're a LabCorp guy?
Yeah,
Quest all the way,
yeah, Quest for life.
So LabCorp or whatever. Anyway,
both.
And so when
in case one's off, I gotta go
the lady.
I'm not kidding.
Now,
I know you're not.
Now this is the next morning, by the way.
Okay.
The lady asked for my ID. Oh, actually, my insurance information.
Yeah.
She's like, "Can I have your insurance card?" And I keep my insurance card behind my driver's license. And I also keep my medical marijuana card and then some flight.
It's like a global
entry card.
Yeah.
Anyway, so I was like, "Yeah, no problem."
Oh, by the way, the reason I know that, I have not been looking in your wallet when you go poop.
So I pull out my stack of IDs because in the middle
Which one
is
do you
my
want? You're
health
like
card.
a modern day Fletch.
And I'm like, I pull it out, and then I'm usually fumbling. It's the morning time. It's like 9. They told me to fast, so I haven't eaten. So I'm pulling it out.
I'm always slow.
And I'm like, no! Taped to the back of my medical marijuana card, a giant dick. And then I was like, "Chuck!" And then I'm starting to stuff that back in there, and then I'm like, "Here's my card," and then it flustered me, and I'm like, "Did you see it?" Because I pulled it out, and it was taped to the back, so it was
facing her.
Yeah, of course he saw it.
Essentially, you flashed her.
And then
penis.
so I'm like, "God," dude, and I start having a veto, and then I'm like, I start driving here in the morning. I'm like, that motherfucker.
What, are you gonna beat him up?
I'm like, that motherfucker took off the credit card and left my medical marijuana one.
Well, that's even better because once he had taken that off, he gave your wallet a sense of security,
yes.
knowing that nobody would ever tape 2 dicks.
So then I got here, and it was just me and Daniel because I had to go early to get the blood test. So,
and I had to stop you from taking his tiny little baby desk and throwing it into the street.
So Daniel walks in the morning. It's just us. And then I'm like, that motherfucker put a dick on my medical marijuana card. So I started pulling it out because I was going to show it because it's still laminated on there. And then so I pull that one out, and then my global entry card falls out. And Daniel's like, well, there's a dick on that one, too.
Everything. Like when he did this, it was like he goes, well, hold on, that motherfucker put it on this one, and he pulls the card, and all the cards fall, and then when they all fall, I'm like, well, you just spilled all your dicks. Like,
Right.
So you spilled your dick, sir.
So then I'm like, what the fuck? And he taped and he laminated a dick to every goddamn credit card in my wallet, every card that I had.
Yeah, that's fucking awesome.
And it's a sea of 100 dicks.
And so I'm ripping him off mad. I'm like, I'm going to get this motherfucker. You think you can clown me? This is the last straw. I'm like, I will spend all my time and money.
He did vow
getting this motherfucker back.
He did vow that he would sooner destroy this company than let you get away with it.
I do want to say that Butler did tell me this morning what happened. This wasn't like a one-time thing.
I've been taking
it's not over yet.
He's been doing this all week.
It's not over yet.
Okay.
Because so I vowed, I was like, that's it. I'm like, how can I get this motherfucker back? And start thinking about it, whatever. Everybody gets here. I get a little distracted.
Well, your first one, I had to talk you out of a lot of stuff. His first one was like, what if I hid in the bushes and he's on his way here? And then he gets to the door, and when he goes to put in the code, and we can't do it right, I jump out of the bushes, age needle to the arm. And I'm like, too harsh.
But a cat AIDS.
Yeah, it's too harsh. Feline.
Too late, I already got it.
So anyway, I get distracted. distracted or whatever. We do our shows. We're super busy here. Well, at least everybody
Some of us
but
are
one
busy.
person here.
I was busy doing something.
And then then I leave, and this kind of it goes into not only what Travis did to me, because it's not over yet, but also a gripe I have about how much effort we put into Halloween these days, and the ridiculous
I'm pulling
amount
back on that, dude.
of stuff that we have to do. Now, you say you're pulling back, but I'm going to put a little bit of blame on Andrea here, because she's come up with these Halloween
Wait, are you
ideas
gonna blame me?
that my wife...
Are you blaming me?
Not you.
Oh, I don't care then.
So
apparently you discount how selfish I actually am.
So that day, I get a call from Crystal. She's like, "When you get home, you got to help me put together these boo bags."
Boo bags? Wait a minute, Buckethead did that. The running of the boo bags. I remember that. It's
I
when
thought you said
girls.
poo bag.
What's a boo bag?
No, a boo bag. BOO
Yeah,
bag.
you haven't been booed yet.
So I was like, "What?"
You drive by somebody's house, you give them a bag of like treats and goodies, and then they have to say they've been booed.
Or you can light a bag of boo and put it on their doorstep and see what
that's
happens.
fine.
Stop it.
It's the old boo bag.
Is this like a parent thing?
Yeah.
kid thing.
Okay,
Yeah.
So I've never heard of it. I was like, "What?" And
We
they're
got
like,
booed, so I feel like if this is I'm gonna get blamed for this, but
Yeah,
I'll just
yeah,
tell
okay.
this to Seth. Seth likes kids, and he's a kid at heart. So they swing through, they boo you, they give you a little bag of like Maisie got a really, really good boo bag. I don't know if the boo bag we gave you was as good.
Oh,
but
yeah, top
Maisie
notch.
got a full-size Snickers, full-size Hershey, Nerds, a couple of little bubble gums, and then I think it was a coloring book. I was like, that's a dope boo bag.
That's really
I mean, in one
minus
shot.
the coloring book, awesome.
Yeah, I mean they're full size candy bars and they're good ones. They're not like. So she got all of those. I was like, oh, this is great. You put a sign in your window letting people know that you've been booed, so you don't get booed again because you want to share it.
Share the boo.
By the way, this is
so
not
dumb. So dumb.
This
It is, but
the week leading up to
but it's
Halloween.
fun,
We're
you
not
know,
talking about
because
Halloween.
you can't really do anything. There's going to be no trick or treating. So
Yeah,
I'm
but now there's like this weird pressure to continue this chainmail of
You don't
fucking
have to.
candy.
You say no trick or treating. On my Facebook, everybody trick or treating
Yeah,
crazy.
same.
Yeah,
Same.
we're not.
Yeah. Anyway,
we're not
so
trick-or-treating.
and
not for any reason other than I'm just,
The kids walking by trick or treating are gonna see us all partying like crazy.
I'm going to be...
Yeah, their
Well,
house,
look,
I would-
I don't judge anybody, but Andrea didn't feel comfortable taking May around, so she has a friend. We're going to her house, and it's the lame-o. Every door pretends to be a different spot. And,
theme.
But I'm really doing my best to not shit on it unless I'm here. Do you understand what I'm
Right,
saying? Like,
yeah.
if I'm at my house, I'm not going to shit on it.
You could totally dip out and come to my house.
But here, I'm going to shit on it and say it sucks.
So the boo bag, I get a call from Crystal. She's like, "You got to help me when you get home. Put together these boo bags." And I'm like, "What?" If I didn't understand what it was. And they're like, "We're getting booed today. Andrea's coming by with Maisie, and they're gonna boo Tommy and Max, and then we have to. It's like a chain letter shit.
Yeah, you got to boo some
And
other
then
kids.
I'm like,
Do
"Oh
they,
my
do
god!"
they know who's booing them? Like the kids?
You
Or
gotta
is it
try-
supposed
you're
to
not
be a
supposed
surprise?
to-
He's trying to
supposed to-
figure it out.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's like a...
So anyway, I get home, and then Crystal's frantically. She's got now. I'm not shitting you. A dozen fucking party bags.
I don't think that's the rule.
And then she's like,
she went nuts because she's kind.
She's like, where?
Boo everybody?
She's like, where's your
I've
hot?
heard about her. She boos.
Where's the hot glue
I want her to
gun?
boo me. I've been wanting to boo me.
Do you want her to hot boo you?
I've been wanting to hot boo me for years now.
She's like,
I can have her swing by your house.
It's been close a couple times, but
she's like, where's the hot glue gun? I'm like, hot glue, and she's like, I have to glue these styrofoam pumpkins to the front of the boo bags to make it look cute. I'm like, God, what? You're doing too much.
Yeah.
It's too much.
No, but I don't think that's the rules. I think okay. I have said before that he makes the joke all the time. How could somebody as horrible as you be married to Andrea? Right? We've all heard that.
Not really
But I contend, how could somebody as horrible as him be married to Crystal? Because Crystal was trying to overachieve. I don't think you're supposed to boo 15
Yeah, but
people.
she's very much like Tom. She wants to overachieve, but she wants to overachieve the day of.
Yeah.
Right.
There's
right,
no
right.
planning. That's all last minute
No.
shit.
But it's
No,
not
no,
like
no.
your wife. Your wife does these things.
She's
and
planned it
and
months ahead of time,
You
probably.
salute her on the way out
Yeah.
as you're playing video games.
He gets roped into
yeah,
it.
I do get-
Give me the glue gun, and I'm climbing into
No, I don't
my
have to do
old
any of that.
because the last
Okay,
time.
my wife asked me, she was like, babe, I need those bags that are on the thing on the and I go, get it yourself, you dumb bitch. That's what I say.
Yeah. So there's a difference here. I cannot do that.
Okay. I don't really do that, but it's just, just go with it for the narrative of the story.
So I'm climbing, getting down old, like our Christmas decorations, because that was the last time I used a glue gun, and then I'm trying to find the glue gun, and she's like, there's running out of time, just get the super glue.
Yeah,
I'm digging through.
Wait, Andrea's in the chat room. It should only be 2 boos. You did 13 too many boos.
Listen. I'm just trying path of least resistance, not to trying to get in a fight, so I just do what I'm told.
Why didn't you slow the situation down? That's what I always try to do. I
can't say nothing.
Whoa. What are we doing here? How many boos?
She's like, you hate fun. You always hate. That's why everybody gets mad at you.
You hate fun. You have a mental problem. You're gay. You're gay.
Yeah, so I have to just go along with it. Anyway, so we're driving around the goddamn
You're
neighborhood.
a monster.
And then she's like, oh, that house has kids. Tommy and Max.
Wait a minute. It's supposed to be people you know. You're not supposed to just randomly.
They're just randomly putting candy. No one's going to let their kid eat random candy on their fucking porch.
You guys fucked it all up. That's not. You fucked the boo
You're not
up.
supposed to take candy from strangers.
Andrea, call in. You fucked the boo up.
She's like me. But I said, just give it to Becca, my niece.
Right,
and then we're
that's
done.
correct. That's what you're supposed to do.
And then they're going to be too lazy to keep it going in the chain
fine.
That's fine.
Let it die.
That's what I said.
You should have let it die with you. Who gives a shit?
We're sitting in
Your kid's got the candy.
Right, and Maisie got what she wanted,
Yeah,
which is
exactly.
the boo. They got what they wanted, which was candy. You would make. You should have a service called "I'm not a mom, but I can be practical, and I'm better momming than you are." Because sometimes Sam, not a mom, doesn't want kids, but she will come to the table with the most logical and easiest solution for everybody. And you're right. Maisie was happy. Tommy and Max were overjoyed.
Everybody's
the rest of it was just you.
We're sitting in front of a cop's house.
Oh, God.
And then she's like, that police officer has a kid. Let's drop a boo bag.
How does she know everybody in the neighborhood?
I don't know. She also knows that. Like, she says our neighbor's name
for all the men in your neighborhood.
No, I'm just like, how do you know this?
Yeah, right.
I want to boo him. I want to boo him. I want to boo him. And I'm definitely booing him.
We're sitting there.
Wait a minute. This was reconnaissance.
And then Chris was like, oh, there he is. He's there wagoning his kid and his wife. And then he's looking at me, parked in front of his house. And then Chris is like, run. And then the kids
run at a cop.
To run
with your hands flailing.
and
grab a bag out of your pocket. Don't do that.
A bag in front of the cop's house.
Reach for the bag.
Exactly.
And then I'm like, what are we doing?
This is insanity. You guys are insane.
We're driving around the thing. I just have to say nothing. I'm just driving. I'm not joking. As I'm doing this, I thought about it in my head.
My wife calling? She might be.
And I'm like,
I don't think so. But
no, okay.
I'm virtually 100% positive that my pop never spent, I'm not even exaggerating, 1 second of his life thinking about Halloween. Not 1 second. He may have.
He doesn't know what it is.
Maybe.
He doesn't know what
gave his blessing to let my dad and my uncle just roam the neighborhood trick-or-treating one time or
what
something.
What do you want to do?
Maybe.
Hey.
Probably didn't even know. Like, literally, may have not even known Halloween existed. And I've spent more time before Halloween in just this scenario than he has in his entire life.
Well, even Tracy Claus, who has a tendency to go way overboard because she's a good mom, she only did 3 boos. Why'd you guys do 15?
Listen, I don't know.
That's 12 too many boos.
So that was Tuesday. So then Wednesday,
and you blame me for this.
Well, yeah.
Or are you just jealous of the fact that I just point to the door when they do things, and I'm just like, they're like, "Do you want to do this?" And
it's
I'm
all
like,
of it. Yeah.
I do this, and you need to try this. I go, well, man, I had a really tough day at the office, and the only thing that's probably going to chill me out is if I sit here and play Madden.
Crystal doesn't believe that bullshit. It's a tough day. Bullshit. So anyway,
this is a toxic relationship, man.
What do you do? You talk. You fucking. You're just fucking around.
Fucking mentally draining when you talk for hours a day trying to make people laugh.
Different characters. No one gives a shit.
You got Magpie and a mermaid. They're running around.
Not wrong. Anyway, so next day, Wednesday, we had planned to record our holiday, Halloween
You film
special.
a holiday special every year, and we haven't seen these?
And
it's like Ted Danson. He does a holiday calendar every single year with his family.
So that's coming out tomorrow for Halloween. We do a Halloween special every year. And so this year we did a little bit different. We went on a ghost tour in Sanford. So Wednesday was a long day. We recorded, and then we drove up to Sanford, and then we recorded like a 2-hour Halloween special, and we were wearing masks. It was weird because it was the first time we've ever recorded wearing masks, and we were walking around.
It was
like 91.
Sweating balls.
Oh, yeah.
I did
so
not.
it was hot on Wednesday.
I wasn't there for that.
It's cool now. I wish we would have done it today.
I did not like wearing the mask.
Yeah.
And
I didn't like wearing the Ghostbusters suit.
And you can tell. the sound quality isn't as good.
It's a little muffled, yeah. Your wife's on line one if you want to chat with her about the boo bags real quick.
Ask real fast. How many boo bags, babe? How many is it supposed to be?
2. The instructions explicitly state
they didn't read instructions.
Do 2. This is not supposed to be like
15.
Something that you're spending like $100 on. You go to Target, you get a little bit of candy, you throw the candy in there, you throw some cheap stickers in there, you put it on somebody's porch, and you're done with it. What? But you put it on a porch that you know.
Right.
Like, you know those people.
So not like a random cop, especially when you're driving around high and drunk.
I am not.
No.
In your Antifa truck.
Because you don't know. You don't know who lives there, and you want it to, like, be fun. Somebody has kids, you're like, ooh, surprise. And it is supposed to be a surprise, but I had to, before I drove all the way to Castleberry, where Tom
Don't let her talk to you like
that. You're telling me like I planned any of this. I don't want to do nothing.
Don't let her talk to you like that.
I don't know the rules. Wow. I don't know any of this nonsense. I don't know why we're doing it at all.
Hey, you're a commander. You can send her back to her room.
Listen,
some sort of punishment.
She should have known the rules.
Here's the problem: is that Crystal is now cheating off of Andrea like a nerd in school. No offense, Andrea, but like
she's looking over her shoulder at her notes.
Yeah. She's like, "What is Andrea doing?" Andrea's organized and thought about all this stuff. I'm just going to copy what she's doing, but she's fucking it up a little bit.
Oh, okay, yeah. Questions 3 and 4, she reversed the A and B.
Yeah.
The reason your wife messed it up a little bit is because I told her we were coming over to boo her, so I think she went to the store before we even booed her, and she got all this stuff without reading the directions.
Oh, yeah. The fans.
Yeah.
Well, it's like me and Daniel, we leach off each other.
Yeah,
She's getting a little bit of what I got, for sure, you know?
Yeah.
Which is rushing out and doing things before you know exactly
She
everything.
got 15 $100 inflatable, alley cats.
Yeah. Anyway, but still, I'm blaming Andrew.
Where's my daughter?
With my mom while I'm running to get something to eat. But your boys were so excited to be booed. They thought it was the greatest thing. And I put something in specifically for them to scare you.
I'm a hero now. Because I booed your sons.
But if it never existed, they've just been playing the Switch.
That's true.
It's like, I tell Samantha about having kids. Like, as long as you never have, you won't know, and it doesn't matter. If they never knew it was a thing, they didn't know it was a thing, I didn't know it was a thing, then it wouldn't be a thing.
Okay.
It'd just be a regular Tuesday.
Boo, I love you.
I love you too. Bye now.
Bye.
I also, I'm going to blame her for the second thing.
That's fine. That's why I wanted to get her off the phone, because then I'll hear an earful when I get home.
So anyway,
thankfully too drunk to care.
We record the Halloween special. Then we do a segment at the Holobox, one of our great sponsors, where we usually do a monthly segment there.
It's a lopsided relationship, I feel like, because they're always pumping us full of cake and beer.
Well, I'm glad you mentioned that, because the segment we did, which we'll play Monday.
So we walked around for a couple hours in the hot sun around Sanford. We're already pretty tired. And then we cap it off with going to Hollerbox for cake and beer.
Which you can actually do that. Like if you wanted to do a date night, and you could do like a sampling of some delicious,
but
fresh
this is about
German
3 p.m. while we're already exhausted.
2 hours walking in 90 degree
now, I will say
weather.
That when you're tired and you're hot, cake and beer rules.
It was great.
It's pretty awesome.
It was.
It's the best thing in the world.
But it was at the aftermath.
When I'm hot, I guess. But I mean,
No. We cooled in the air conditioning a little bit, sat down, and then they were like, "Hey, you guys want some cake and beer?" Right at the time when you leveled off, and I was like,
"Ice cold beer,
my God,
a bunch of strudels and cakes."
It Box.
I can wreck
When's the last time you went to
Bread
Hollabox?
pudding.
I bet you'd put a hurt on Hollabox. We have to make that happen.
Yeah.
So anyway, so we had that, and then that was great, but it made me tired.
Yeah,
right?
same.
It did. You were tired on the way home.
So I was like, God damn, I'm
You
tired.
also chugged a beer.
It's like I
which
need a nap.
I've never seen him chug a beer. He chugged a beer. Like it was a mug of beer, and he was so
Thirsty.
hot, and he just dumped straight down the hatch.
Like the fox from the Man Show.
Yeah. It was pretty awesome.
So I'm tired. I get home, and then I remembered it's Wednesday, and that was the day that Crystal scheduled our pumpkin patch adventure, which again,
I feel
Andrea,
like Andrea called it an adventure too, and I was like, "This is not." You know,
going
Juan
into some
went there.
neighborhood.
He's in the chat room. Juan's in there.
Yeah.
Juan got to see me complaining the entire time.
Well, this is all again Andrea's fault and Crystal's fault for copying it because
no, it's Andrea's.
Because they're like, it can't just be we go to the local church or whatever, the pumpkin patch in the neighborhood. By the way, do that instead of buying your pumpkins from Walmart or, big giant corporations. I like that.
No,
You
it's
buy a
harder to
local-
find. And they're smaller.
Pumpkin's a pumpkin, man.
Yeah, I'm with Seth. You
don't buy a corporate pumpkin.
No, you and I are going to
I'm
disagree
not buying
here.
a Jesus pumpkin either.
Those fucking Publix pumpkins they have are there pristine.
It's just like a local.
I'm a Trader
I'll
Joe
go to a
pumpkin.
little
man.
farm.
And local small, there's not really people on the side.
You know
of the
what
road
I say?
selling
Fuck
them.
a church pumpkin. You're fucking small ass inferior pumpkins. I like big, delicious corporate pumpkins.
I want
Big old GMO, yeah.
GMO fed
Yeah, the
pumpkins.
one I bought from this pumpkin patch looks like a butt. It's got a crack down the center of it. And he's like, you bought the butt pumpkin. I was like, yeah, I'm going to put some underwear on
No,
it.
you should carve the little hole and have the stuff.
I'm
come
gonna
out.
do it. I'm gonna do
the
that.
old diarrhea pumpkin.
So anyway, Crystal got this idea from Andrea, and it's this small little. Because nowadays, I guess because social media
It's like
and it's
hippie farm.
so easy to market yourself. Like individual one-off people can do their own little pumpkin patch and then market it out through social media.
Dude, we should do a pumpkin patch next
and then
year.
make money or whatever.
Tom and Dan pumpkin patch.
And there's this little house that was doing it that Andrea found, right? And they got a little goat thing, and then they got the picture set up and the pigs.
Yeah, but let me be honest with you. The
pumpkins.
goats was the best part.
Animals.
Animals are cool. The pumpkins are all brought in from other places.
Were they the best?
They buy it from
I
Walmart.
like them.
They buy it from Walmart at a discount, and then they sell it to you for like 50 cents more.
I enjoyed the goats.
I stood there with my arms crossed and imagined my pop-up from heaven yelling at me like, wait a minute, you paid to go to a house and watch goats piss on a hay bale
Wait a minute.
while you're wearing a mask?
You had to pay admission?
Yeah, we gotta be.
Well, it's like $3, you know.
For what?
We had to reserve it too, didn't we?
Yeah, you have to reserve a time, and then you have to you pay I think it's like $2 a person, $3 a person,
And then pay for your pumpkin as well?
Oh,
yeah. No, but it's not. It's got like places to take photos, games to play, and then goats to
Okay, so
pet
there's
and
stuff to
feed.
do.
Yeah,
There's like places to spread COVID.
It's like a church carnival, you know.
Well, that's why they do the only let a couple.
It's
people
like
on
a petting zoo station. Juan was there, yeah,
and it's fine. And I do
Do
like.
they sanitize the goat after each person pets it?
Oh, Juan's right. We got to see a farmer hurl rotten pumpkins at pigs, and then they fought over it. We got to see chickens fucking. That's right. I forgot to talk about that. And it's aggressive.
I don't think you've ever seen that. That's kind of hot.
It's it's horrible when you see it. Chickens, it's very aggressive.
Violent, right?
Yeah, it's very violent. He like claws at her, and
That's
then
just
he
nature.
holds her down, and he's ramming his. It's just horrible.
So
his beak.
It's cock.
We're
it's cock.
We're walking around, watch the goats pissing on the hay bale.
You didn't feed them or pet them,
and then
you pick them
no,
up.
the boys were in there. And I walked around, and then they took a picture. I mean, look at the pigs.
They took a lot of pictures,
and then
they seemed happy. You're kind of shitting on it heavy.
They picked up the pumpkins, and then they're like picked them out or whatever. So then me and
then
Tommy
they got wagons. You pull your pumpkin around while you're taking photos.
So me and Tommy, we went to go pay for the pumpkins
While Max and your wife were smoking weed in the woods.
Max and Mommy went to go take a picture by one of the the Instagram.
It's like
they
a
put
picture station.
They put
props and stuff.
Yeah,
some
it's like
corn.
wooden stuff. It's like, look, a wagon wheel with like a corn stalk.
Yeah.
Oh, look, a scarecrow who's bewildered. Oh, look, it's
some tiny pumpkins.
look, it's a scarecrow farmer who's digging his harvest crops. You know?
So it's a little scene set up. So anyway, I take the wagon, give you a little wagon like a radio flyer, and we got the 4 pumpkins.
Man.
because we pick one out for
fun.
each.
I'm missing a whole Proud Boys meeting for
And
this.
then we go up there, and then the lady's like, oh, okay, the super nice lady. And this is like a family-owned.
Yeah.
Like,
they do the goat yoga. They're really nice
yeah,
people.
yeah. They're like super hippie.
They're lovely, lovely human
Very,
beings.
like the guys, like Ned Flanders nice.
Yeah,
like,
save the world. Yeah.
And then the lady.
Oakley-dokley, the whole nine.
And they're, they're older than me, but not old, but like I would say mid-50s.
Well, if they're older than you, they're old.
Maybe they, their kids have left and they do this now. I don't know. Anyway, super nice people.
I was going to go real dark and I stopped myself.
I mean, in our later years, we always wanted to spread pandemic. And here we are.
No, they were careful. Anyway, so the lady's like, okay, you got the big, Tommy wanted the big one.
Of course.
And even I tried to.
I know what he's going to like later in life.
Yeah. So,
he's going to be skinny as a beanpole with a big fat wife.
So got two big ones. and
big old Van Dick. And he's like, they just give better blowjobs, man.
So any of the ladies like, the 4 pumpkins, like $38.
4? Why'd you get 4? You guys got your own?
Well, everybody. That's a van tradition.
No.
We pick out our own pumpkin, then we all
For
carve.
a guy who hates traditions, he comes up with the worst family
Don't
tradition.
be making fun of me. I don't need a pumpkin. You know why? Because I got fucking hair on my dick. I don't carve that shit.
It's
I don't get
for the
boys. I feel like
Tracy's
Tracy's been begging me to go to a pumpkin patch and get a pumpkin, and I was like, no.
Yeah.
You go get it. No.
Jesus, man, for everything she does for you, you can't take her to go get a goddamn pumpkin?
Yeah, she's a child, for Christ's sake. Get her a goddamn pumpkin.
Let her enjoy the magic Halloween.
Don't take away her childhood.
God.
Jesus Christ, you'll be dating Michael Jackson before you know it.
So anyway, I $38. I'm like, okay, here's my credit card.
Here's what I will say. They're very nice pumpkins. They're nice.
Oh, yeah.
I was shitting on it, and I did purposely buy the one that looks like a butt because I am doing diarrhea pumpkins.
Are you really?
Yeah, I'm putting the underwear on it.
Yeah.
Like, make it look like
I always
he pooped
do
his
the
pants.
typical penis.
So then we're about to leave. She's like, thank you very much. We really appreciate it. And I'm like, no problem. Thank you for doing all this or whatever. And then we're about to leave. And then Tommy looks at this. It's kind of like, I would describe it as a lollipop tree made out of cardboard.
Oh,
so basically,
Maisie got that. The Tootsie Pop tree.
Tootsie Pop tree.
Yeah, I know the puts, and they left it in the.
And it's a charity aspect to it.
Yeah, but they left it inside. Did you get the new one or the old one?
Well, the one that I was just sitting on the table next to their other wares of like tiny pumpkin carving things.
Ours
like
got left in the snack trailer overnight, and it got rained on, so we it was double Tootsie Pop day. If you bought one, you got two.
So she's like, oh, and Tommy's like, oh, can I have a lollipop? And I'm like,
your boys love lollipops.
And then she's like, oh, we're gonna
sugar.
You could pick one out of the tree, and if you get there's a prize, like if the colored tip, there's a prize, and this is all going to
Don't say those lollipops cost $1.
A great cause. You shut the fuck up. And
oh my god!
And then she's like, these you can win a prize. Like you can win one of these pumpkins or a free pumpkin carving knife, and then but it all goes to help poor little Will, and he
who the fuck's Little Will?
I don't know, some charity.
He's a rapper and he needs money.
I need some goddamn details on Little Will.
I don't know.
It's me, Lil Will, and if you want to sit,
I'm not listening. It's just some sort of like charity component with a prize, and I was like, "Oh, Tommy, pick out two lollipops." And then I tried to yell at him like, "Pick them close together. The grouping close together. You're statistically more likely to win a prize."
God. Will you stop with?
And he's like, "I picked this one and this one." I'm like, "No, never pick one. You idiot!
So you randomized it too much."
Yeah. So he didn't win the prize, but he grabs the two lollipops, one for me, one for Max.
Oh,
because Tommy's the sweetest boy in the world.
He's a sweet boy.
Every single time he grabs something, he's like, "I want one for my brother too," because nicest boy in the world. And so then I'm like, okay, well, how much are they? Like $1 each, $2. So I'm like, oh, great. I got $3 in my wallet. So then so I told the lady, I was like, I'll give you $2 and then one for Will, little Will. And,
this one right
stuff
here
that in his jar.
Will.
And,
a bill for Will.
So let me, should have brought my wallet.
Yeah, that would have helped.
No, it's better.
This is what we're talking about when we say that Tom's never prepared.
I like the suspense of him having to get his wallet.
Mm-hmm.
So I,
you pared that thing down.
I pull my wallet out. And then I see the money, and I remember everybody, who uses cash these days? But I
don't carry
very
any
rarely.
cash.
Yeah,
I usually have like a couple dollars in my wallet at a time, but that's about it. Whatever. So I've had this $3 in my wallet for a long time, and so that's how I knew I had $3. So I pulled the $3 out of my wallet, and then I handed it to the nice older hippie lady.
She's very sweet.
And then I was like, here we go. 2 for the lollipops, 1 for Will. And then I handed it to her, and she took it. And then she's like, oh, thank you. Do you want a receipt for that? I'm like, no need for a receipt. And I looked down, I was like, no!
Oh, my God. Yeah.
And what she is holding is $1. I can't even show us on Twitch.
You can't.
Show us.
With a gigantic
oh my God.
laminated.
It's the length of the bill.
Yeah,
That's the length of the bill.
That is Abe Lincoln
It's
right
the
there.
entire length of the dollar bill.
Holy
And
moly.
this lady is holding it in her hand.
It looks like the
folded.
worm from
I'm
Tremors.
pretty
Like
sure
this.
that's a federal offense.
And then she's holding it in her hands. She's like, thank you very much for this. And then I seriously, in a panic, reached over the goddamn, she had 2 tables for like social distancing. I reached over and I started
You ripped the money out of her hand?
grabbing the money back. And then she looked down and she's like, oh no. And then she's like, I didn't see anything. Why'd you say that? Only someone who saw something says that. And I pulled the money back and I'm like, oh God.
Oh my God.
And then the $2 fell on the ground, and then I immediately took the dick collar and I stuffed it in my pocket, and I took the other $2. I'm like, I'm sorry, and
What do you even say?
And what is Tommy doing at this point?
he saw something was going on, but
He saw Dad attacking the sweet old
Well,
lady.
no, there's
He's
a lot
focused on the
going on
lollipops.
there. Yeah,
He's
give him
sucking on his
he
lollipop.
probably wants
That's
his
true,
lollipops.
yeah.
So he was, and then she's like, I didn't see nothing. I promise. I'm like, oh, I'm sorry. I'm like, I'm my employee. I'm like, I'm gonna fire him. And I said that, and she's like, oh no, I didn't see nothing. And I'm like,
Oh, I like she's saving
put her
money.
hand up.
she's so nice.
So that
she
should
cares
make
about
you
my
want-
employee. I'm gonna fire her for putting a goddamn mega dick on the dollar that I gave to the sweet lady.
Can you even
tiny
Very
farm?
nice. That
Can
was
you even
freaking
get
epic,
that
bro.
dick off there?
It's laminated on there.
Yeah, you can. It's a piece
So
of
you've ruined money.
No,
It
there's
was actually my dollar that
You're
I
allowed to do that.
created.
I think dollars
okay.
are allowed to mess
Okay.
up.
So
It was ripped in half to begin
no,
with.
that
I
that
fixed it with a
lady
dick.
is so sweet. They
I'm
are
not
very,
shitting you.
very sweet yoga people.
I got so flustered that I immediately just wagon wheeled the pumpkins out to the Crystal's car and then loaded up and sat in the car. And Crystal took pictures. It's on her Instagram.
Did you pay the lady with real money?
Were you
No,
sweating?
I gave her the $2. I didn't get the $1 for Will.
you were so mad you just sat in the car.
I'm not mad, embarrassed about
Yeah.
what had happened because for sure this lady saw a gigantic mega dick on the
Yeah,
back of my
sure.
dollar, and there's no explanation to it. I tried to say I'm going to fire my employee to her, and she's like, "Oh no, don't do that. I didn't see nothing." And then I was like, "Yo, what are you you saw some mob crime and you're telling me
Exactly, yeah.
I know you saw it. You were holding it, and when I lunged forward, you looked down at what I was lunging at,
I'm trying to
and it was a
think-
dick in your hand.
I'm trying to think of a way you could have handled that, and the only thing that comes to mind would be, and I don't think I would have been, I don't know anybody to be able to execute this. The only thing I can think of is in some way you would have had to have said, you know what, that's not good enough for Will. Give me that back. I'm giving you a 5. Like, I can't, but I don't
I
think
didn't have one.
Right.
Then I was like, can you take credit card? But she'd already saw it.
Yeah.
It was folded where the
Yeah.
dick was on the outside.
Yes.
And anyway,
I'm sorry.
That happened. and I
I'm
was
very sorry.
Great job.
tired. Great job.
Good job, buddy.
So
But now I'm
going to put it out there.
nervous.
That was good.
Now I'm nervous because this has gone on for so long that now every day I come to work, I know one of them is going to have like basically the other in his sights. Because now I feel like
So there's
more
tension,
than
I don't
more than
think
we
so.
ever have. It's
Yeah.
like kind of like the doomsday clock. And more than ever are we on the brink of a full blown prank war. It
I don't want to be
feels-
involved in this.
I don't
Straight
either.
up. Don't involve me in your prank
Yeah,
war.
you and I, we're like we're pulling back a
Yeah.
little bit.
So I'm putting it
I'll
out
get in
there.
on that.
Seth, you can. Anybody can be involved in this because
Not me.
I'm putting
Yeah,
out.
I think I went
I
out
hate
of this.
pranks.
I'm putting out a challenge. If anybody listening to this wants to submit your idea about how to get Butler back to me and a general plan about how much it would cost and what the cost.
I mean, you've calmed down a little bit. When I talked to you a couple of days ago, you're kind of hot, and you wouldn't give me the details of the Great
I'm sorry,
Cotton
Tom. If you have
Caper.
an issue, here's a tissue.
I'm not joking.
He is.
Are
clowning.
you?
I will put up anything,
I-
any reward that anybody wants.
He
His
told
own
me-
children.
He honestly told me, Sam, that money is no object.
I know something that'll save you money.
Does it
Fire
involve
him.
humiliating?
And hire me for half the price.
No, you can't do that because I don't want Seth working here.
You know,
I can't trade out one asshole for the other.
He could.
You hate me that much, Sam? Really?
But like, hold on, you fired one dum-dum for another that does less?
Yeah, I can't deal with it.
I ain't going to work for half price, so I'll do a little bit less.
You can't do a little bit less. You can't do less than nothing.
The bar is that you know the lady, the tiny girl from Indonesia that can be the lowest limbo person. She literally does a split and she's holding her quad skates on both. And you're like, what the fuck? And she goes, that's how low the bar is. It's impossible to get lower. Anyway. Firing is too easy because it's kind of like when a villain or someone captures their arch nemesis and they're like, I could kill you, but that's too easy for you.
It's like the Batman Joker scenario.
Yeah. That's too easy of a.
It's got serious. He's sweating your mustache off. You got him sweating. You got him sweating. He's sweating his fucking mustache off.
I
will be sweating.
He dried it off on the couch.
I'm not joking. Send me any and here's I'll describe the level of embarrassment I want Travis to go through. Humiliation. I want the president put a cigar in your pussy and Jay Leno makes jokes about it every night level of humiliation.
Whoa, my God.
I want
this is personal.
Yeah, God, you want a late 90s humiliation vibe?
I'm not talking dick in the wallet.
That's hard, dude.
You can email me your pranks to get back with Tom.
Ooh, whose side are you on?
Dude, this is out of control.
Team
It's
Butler.
like now you're both using social media to ratchet up this war.
Team Tom or Team Butler? Whose side are you on, Chad?
Hold on, let me guess who the BDM side with. I know, especially after this week. In fact, I got a small contingent of BDMs that will probably love to fuck with you, and I want those guys because you got money, probably. Either money or no money. It's one or the other.
There's nobody in the
But
middle.
it doesn't matter.
There's nobody in the middle.
If you want to help me get Butler, just email me. I will give you money to help me. I'll give you whatever you want. If you got a business, I'll give you free advertising for your business.
Shit.
I'm not shitting you. I'm going to exact the best revenge ever on Butler, and he's not going to know when it's coming. And it could be a plethora of different things. I mean, he'll never know. And it's going to happen.
Well, how did this even happen?
I don't know. I'm like 8-0 right now, so you're betting up the wrong tree.
How did this even happen? I feel like
I'm going to give you. I'm not joking. What I'm going to do to you, if I told a lawyer, he'd be like, "Don't do that, bro. He's going to sue you." And I'm like, "Nah." He's like, 60% chance I'll do it.
Wow.
Or at least we're on record.
The level
that
I'm going to do to Butler will be lawsuit level prank, where in court I'll be sitting there.
Man. Don't do anything without consulting me
Sam,
first.
please.
Because I feel
will
like this
take
could get
this
bad.
company down just to get Butler
Please
back.
don't. This is my livelihood.
It's gone too far. This motherfucker has pushed me to the
Me
brink.
and Sam depend on this company.
Exactly.
I know Butler does it. So
Just start a new LLC.
he's pretty.
bankruptcy, new
He's
LLC.
pretty. His wife is smart and successful. So
He'll
I know
be fine, yeah.
he'll be okay.
This is just like any lawn care company. It used to be D&T Media. We'll keep going.
Okay.
It's fine. I'm just saying, send me an email if you got any plans. I'm working on some myself. But once this is already enacted, it cannot be stopped. And I would look over your shoulder for the rest of your life, Butler.
Jesus Christ.
Every package you receive in Amazon, every time a suspicious car drives by your house, every time you're out and you see someone looking at you at dinner, I hope
Don't stop.
it could be at any time. I'm gonna get you.
All right.
I'm
That's
just
a
saying,
great spot to end.
I like it.
Yeah,
First
you say
segment,
that now, though.
nothing but positivity and funny. I feel like.
It's like when
I got you worked up.
what was the guy that got throat cancer for eating too much pussy? And then
Michael Douglas?
Michael Douglas.
Think about that every
it's like
day.
Michael Douglas in the movie.
Yeah, because you like eating pussy.
scary,
right?
yeah.
The
I do
Game.
too.
Remember when he wanted some excitement in his life and he paid that
I'm
company?
so sick of eating pussy. If only there was a crazy game I could enter.
And then he paid the company, and they're like, well, you never know when it's going to start. And he's like, that's fine.
The pussy-eating guy wants one of our crazy adventures.
I'm just
Sign him up.
you're not gonna know when it's gonna start, and it's gonna happen.
All right.
So,
I like it. You ever heard the band Less Than Jake?
Yes, I have.
Yeah, that's a stupid question. They have a brand new single out that kind of reflects their idea on the times. These guys have been, they started in 1992.
God damn, 92?
92. I looked it up to confirm. That's what I thought, and then I looked it up, and I was like, oh, that'll make it feel old.
28 years?
But they sound so good, dude. They sound as good or better than they ever have. Here's Less Than Jake's new single. This is called Lie to Me. It's the single, so I don't know if they're going to have a new album out. I would imagine very, very soon. So here we go.
Go out there and buy yourself a cool toy. I mean, life is short.
No, I didn't know what you were doing there.
No, I'm just saying.
I thought you were doing the be safe out there.
No.
Go out there and buy yourself a cool toy.
Here's the thing. You're sitting around. You got nothing to do. Well, you know it's social distancing. Go out there in the forest and ride a dirt bike, ride a four-wheeler.
I dare somebody to try and get 6 feet behind me as I'm going 100 miles an hour down the highway.
Ride a side-by-side, ride a motorcycle. I mean, Seminole Power Sports has, whether you're going to want a road bike,
maybe you want something just to putt around your neighborhood. I bought my scooter there. I have a 2017 Honda Ruckus. This thing is amazing. It's driven daily. I love it.
Scooters, street bikes. They have enduros you can ride on the road. Then, of course, off-road.
I want a motorcycle so bad, man. And you know why? Because the weather.
Yeah.
Outside today is
nice,
the first, really quintessential, I want to ride a motorcycle all day. And only stop for lunch.
Dude,
get so fun.
Thanksgiving means to me, I'm heading back to Croon Forest. We already have the plans, the RV, everything's booked, and I'm probably going to be in the market here in the next year to buy myself another four-wheeler because my sons are now at the point where they can trail ride behind me. And I'm going to go, of course, to Seminole Power Sports. And they also have Seminole Power Sports North in Eustis. They've got Suzuki up there.
So they basically carry just about any brand you can want. And it's worth stopping in. The big store, when you go in, they have all the gear. The Yeti coolers,
everything,
cups, and riding jackets, helmets.
They got Honda generators, a great service department. I fixed a bunch of four-wheelers there for my sons, my sister's four-wheeler, my brother's old dirt bike.
You guys are four-wheel crazy. If you want that fun, outdoor toy, Tom's right. Who knows what's going to happen? So, why not get outside, enjoy yourself a little bit? It's Seminole Power Sports and Seminole Power Sports North. Get a hold of them and tell them that Tom and Dan sent you. That is Kississippi, the name of the song, Around the Room. It's a brand new single. She's from Philadelphia. Look her up. Welcome back to A Mediocre Time with Tom and Dan. I'm Dan.
I'm Tom.
Samantha's here. Butler's here. Seth Petruzzelli's on news. I now smell chicken fries and Whoppers.
What made you want to do this?
This is a
BK party.
This is a BK, Samantha, Daniel, Travis, kind of a junk food thing. We realize that you don't really care about food. It's like you do, but you don't. I don't know. You're weird about food. And by weird, I mean it doesn't seem to have a place in your life, really?
No, it's fine. I'm not.
I don't mean that as a negative. I mean it doesn't move the needle for you. If I came in here and I said, "Oh my God, dude, there's a guy outside and he's selling Kobe beef." And you'd be like, "What? Okay, that's fine." It's not gonna fire you up, right?
Yeah. I don't really get fired up about it. But when you said I want to do a Whopper taste test or the taste, I was like, I've eaten a Whopper in the past month.
None of us have though in years. So
I haven't had a Whopper in forever. And then the Impossible Whopper comes up all the time. And then Samantha wanted to try chicken fries.
Right.
And the reason why this is probably a little more heat on us than normal is because Tactical Hat.
I think Seth is like, ew,
it smells like junk food in here. Gross.
It smells like freaking rotten onion BO.
You shit yourself as you walked out of the bathroom, yet you're going to complain.
I'd rather smell farts all day than BO salts.
So you would rather smell a human fart than a Whopper?
100%.
I want to smell seeds, dry, dusty seeds.
Somebody put their seed ass in my face and poof some seed dust into my nose.
It smells like an old mill. Okay. All my dinners.
So, Tactical Hat, who is in our Twitch chat room, twitch.tv/Tom and Dan Live. We do the show. If you're just listening to the audio version of this, we do a video version and have for years. He is in our Twitch chat room every single day, and he is obsessed with Burger King.
He might be the Burger King now.
Yeah, he eats at Burger King every
You know what we
single
didn't
day.
get was the Hershey pie.
Yeah, we didn't get a Hershey pie. Yeah.
Wait, there's a Hershey pie?
Yeah. Now he's in. Now he's in.
I'll get his Hershey pie.
I remember my buddy Turkey Leg. He would when he first started as a mechanic, Harley mechanic. He got into a routine of getting a Burger King breakfast or some sort of fast food breakfast every single morning. Like that was his routine.
Yeah.
And then he went to the doctor. And he did it for like 8 months in a row. And he went to the doctor. He's like, "Go!" He's like, "Your goddamn cholesterol." Like, and he's a skinny guy.
Yeah.
Like he's
Right.
and he's like, "Your cholesterol, all this shit is off the charts." It's like it's bad. He's like, "Oh shit!" And he's like, "What do you mean?" He's like, "I eat this Burger
muffin
King
every morning,
breakfast
yeah.
Every day.
The doctor's like, "Don't do that, bro." And he's like, "Oh,
Don't do that, bro.
But, like it
Doctor
fucked.
says, don't do that, bro.
It fucked with his goddamn all his results.
So we have all the sauces. We have ranch, buffalo, barbecue, honey mustard, and sweet and sour. We have chicken fries for Sam, and I believe we have one original Whopper and one Impossible Whopper.
Which one's which there?
I can tell this is the Impossible.
Correct.
I would
Okay.
try an Impossible.
I'm going to
I ain't
grab
have the
some for
regular
my
meat.
taste test.
All right. You want to go in? You
I'll
can,
do this. This will be the first time eating Burger King in probably 12 years.
Same here. I don't even
Wait,
know.
is everyone eating it?
Yeah, we're all going to try it.
Okay.
Yeah.
I know what it tastes like.
That's definitely impossible because I'm not.
That is
eating
100%
real
impossible.
I
shitty-
want real. Give me the real Whopper. I want.
I'm not. You cannot tell the difference by look. It looks like
I
the
can't.
same.
No, I can't tell the difference. The meat looks like
Light-
meat. Thank you, Sam.
light brown.
Okay, and we got it. This is what we become. Now we become a real radio show. We're eating on the air like big fat turds. Now I got to tell you, this cut in fours, that'd make you not want to eat a Whopper.
Yeah.
It doesn't look great.
It does not look good.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's not going to look good.
No, but the Whopper, traditionally, I think the Whopper
picture.
I was eating
was
it, that
brought out to kind of look better than a Big Mac. I really believe that. The Whopper is supposed to be this hunkin' vegetable meat, just,
Those chicken fries are way too cold, so I'm going to have to heat that up.
Okay. What do you think of the taste of the chicken? What does everybody think?
It's not bad even when it's cold.
I
but
eat
gotta-
Impossible meat twice a week, so I'll tell you.
This shit still sucks.
I mean, it is what it is, kind of thing. It's some fucking fast food.
Wendy's
Satellites is the most. Of course you do. You're eating goddamn Dusty Bird seed. Of course it's good.
Oh my God! Did you just come? You look like
Oh, he's red as a tomato.
So good.
Of course, a mayonnaise. You haven't had
This
mayonnaise.
motherfucker's over here masturbating. He's never.
It's legit like an orgasm in my mouth. I don't know why it's so good. Why is it so good?
Trash. You should not be eating that.
a month from now, he's gonna be big fat Seth coming in
Look
here.
how happy he is.
Oh, please make
I've never seen you smile like that.
make this
so
like
good.
the
Your downfall.
And Tactical Hat, the guy that loves Burger King, is laughing. It's like you fell into his evil plan.
Oh,
It's pretty good.
the
I haven't tried
mayonnaise
the
on it. I never
Impossible.
even-
The
I don't know
mayonnaise is
mayonnaise.
really good.
Of course you do.
I eat paleo mayonnaise constantly. I never American mayonnaise.
Paleo.
It's made with avocado oil instead of
Oh,
all that
gross.
shit. No, that's good.
You need some good old fashioned Dukes.
Oh, with the bread, I don't eat bread either.
Yeah.
This bread's real bad. Bread's so good.
I've never seen him like this.
All right, the Impossible Whopper has a different taste for sure.
Yeah.
It's not bad though.
Yeah. I've had the Impossible
kill the
Whopper
rest of that
before,
stuff.
so I didn't eat it.
No, I want to.
Do
Eat it. Eat
No,
it.
no,
Do it. I want to see.
Eat
I
it.
want to see you shit up our bathroom.
No, you don't.
Yeah, I do.
I mean, I
I'm
kinda
going to
want
be
to.
here. I got to change the computers out. I'm going to be here for a while tonight.
I spit impossible stuff all over the mic.
That's fine. I'll clean those up.
Seth,
worry
like
about it.
how
Oh, wow.
how clean do you actually eat? Like never cheat day? Because I remember you used to do it.
On Sundays, I'll have one meal. I'll have a meal and then a dessert for a cheat.
But what's your cheat? Like
Yeah, that's just it. Now it's like gluten-free pizza. It's
Some Halo
So
ice
it's still
cream.
healthy.
sushi. I'm big on sushi now, so sushi's a cheat for me now.
all right.
So I'll go and have like 4 sushi rolls.
I feel like your cheat meal is probably healthier than most obedient.
I haven't been cheating.
Healthy
the way,
meal.
like, I used to go and eat like 3 or 4, 5 Guys burgers, and it was
Like if I'm eating sushi, that'll be my healthy. I'm like I'm eating healthy today. I'm gonna have some
eat raw
clean
fish.
sushi. Yeah. So this Impossible
that's good.
Burger is something.
that's good. I mean, I
worst
have the Impossible, not Beyond Sausage. So I get those Beyond Sausage during the week, and I make those with some shirataki noodles, which are carb-free noodles.
Yeah,
that are
yeah.
made from-
That's
That sounds gross.
that's not a.
Oh, no, it's good.
Just
It's
a
like
burger with
worms
mayonnaise
and
on
like
it.
plastic and
yeah.
I can't do any of that.
I don't eat that. That was amazing.
Let's do some news.
All right, let's news it up, folks.
attack, but the Russian won't call him back. And we all forgot about that fight. Just more proof alone you're gonna die. It's a Petrus Alley with your douche bro news.
Douche Bro News.
Stop playing. That's
gonna be Seth later.
I'm letting it play out.
Cue Whopper.
Oh, and that definitely is happening.
Ooh. News today brought to you by Tom and Dan Hookups.
Yeah. I like how professional you did.
Go check it out.
Have y'all say to the BBC 1122 3300.
So what do we got here?
And the turds next day is after my cheat meal. It piles out of the toilet. I'm talking like
Why so much?
Mount Petroselli.
Mount Petrus.
I'm dead serious. Like all my poops are like that. Like
really? And what about your girl's poops? Have you ever seen her poop?
Out of the toilet.
Out of the toilet. The water, here's the water level, so it's an iceberg, you know what I'm saying? It comes out of
that
the water.
should be your action adventure movie. Out of the toilet.
Anytime I flush, I have to like pray that it gets, because it covers the whole hole.
Is it the
so it's
amount
like
gross?
suction. It has to like, and then it finally goes down.
This is the grossest news story.
That's
That is
come
bad.
on. Sorry, I was just letting you know.
Lately, mine, when I look down in there, I'm like, well, there's nothing solid. It just looks like a stew-doo.
It's like half solid, half.
I'm letting you guys know just in case you guys wanted to know. Like we didn't want to know.
No.
Before I start news,
this is really cool, and I think this is a great business opportunity for if we can get some sort of spacecraft.
All right.
There's an extremely rare metallic asteroid lurking between Mars and Jupiter, and it's worth more than the entire global economy. The Hubble Space Telescope has given us a closer look at this object, which is worth an estimated 10,000 quadrillion. I don't even know how much that is.
Well, they said it's worth more than all the amount of money we have on Earth, right?
Yes. Most asteroids are made of rocks or ice, but 16 Psyche, that's the name of the asteroid, is dense and mostly made of metal, possibly the leftover core of a planet that never succeeded in forming, a so-called protoplanet, which had its core exposed following hit-and-run collision that removed the body of its mantle. So, you know, when the universe was forming and all the asteroids were colliding to form planets, this one just didn't form. It started to, then it got hit and maybe knocked off out of the orbital belt.
It was like compromised. And it couldn't fully form.
So its core now is floating around as an asteroid, and its core is just straight up metal.
Straight up metal.
Yeah, just like a bunch. Now, it is kind of counterintuitive to how basic economics work.
Iron and nickel it's made of.
Yeah, where our iron and nickel prices are based on how much iron and nickel we have.
The rarity,
yeah. It's like the market sets a price for iron and nickel.
De Beers.
So if you had a moon-size piece of iron that you could tap into, it would just plummet the price to next to zero. You know what I'm saying? Because we have an overabundance of it. But I have heard of this, and
apparently, according to the chat room, NASA has sampled. So based on the fact that they can sample, then most people, including Juan and most of our science buffs in our Twitch chat room, agree that that this type of mining, space mining, will happen within our lifetime.
I've heard Neil deGrasse Tyson talk about the ability.
Pretty neat, right?
And companies sending out spacecraft to mine asteroids.
You want a fucking great show to watch? I will watch space miners all day long.
Yeah, but that's the thing. I've always wanted stuff to happen. You always hear about it. I'm like, I don't give a fuck if that happens 100 years from now. I'll be dead. I want it to happen in my lifetime.
Well, they're saying they think it will. You might be an old man with,
That's what sucks. Now everything's going to be, we're going to be old by time. Hopefully, we'll get some dementia medicine.
Hey, newsflash, Brady. Me and you.
Yeah. You're hoping, how much time do you think you have left?
I'm 44.
As long as I get it in 15 years or so.
15 years?
I'm gonna tell you,
it's been 8 months since COVID. It seems like 2 days.
I'm going to tell you something that a true hypochondriac does. When I was shopping for urns for my mom and dad, I eagle-eyed a couple of small ones for me, and I think I want to be buried as the ringmaster of the Psycho Circus. Tiny midget ringmaster. I want to dress in the top hat the full ringmaster outfit, and I want to be laid to rest in a very, what appears to be a very, very small train car that would have traditionally been pulled behind a circus train car.
So when they talk about mining these asteroids, it's going to be all done robotically, right? They're not sending Bruce Willis and his ragtag team of
I don't think you can.
Of roughnecks to mine some sort of with a space jackhammer.
I mean, I believe eventually
back there, John. It's just all robotics.
That's the thing. We're not even going. That's not fun.
Yeah, and also,
isn't the whole point of exploration too? So we can set up a base somewhere, then we can explore even further. Like that's the whole kind of.
I don't think we're setting a base on asteroids though.
The whole
point we could if it's big enough, has big enough mass.
The whole point is to get up there with hopefully a co-ed ragtag team and see some of these girls take off their flight suits after we're done mining all day, like in any of these movies. The whole point is Super Troopers,
triple titty.
You just want the
Total Recall titty.
Yeah, that's what we want.
Okay, but it has to be less expensive to just find some more nickel here on Earth rather than
what if we don't have
build a spaceship? I'm sure there's some somewhere.
No, based on what you're saying, you gotta find it.
Yeah. Take some.
That's money
R&D,
and time, and then you gotta mine it and travel. But if you could look and see the asteroid, and based on your signs, know that particular asteroid has been here and it's all nickel, then that's like shooting fish in a barrel, isn't it?
Although you then have to build an expensive spacecraft, then figure out, all right, well, how much nickel can you bring back?
No. You get some sort of huge rope, tie it around it, and tow it back.
Lasso the moon.
For sure, Seth saw that goddamn children's book. And he thinks he can actually lasso the moon.
I'm going to lasso the moon, baby.
I think it was a Smashing Pumpkins video.
Yeah.
Which was based off of one of the original films. It was in my film class. They did the first one, that Moony one, the one where everybody's like, Journey to the Moon, the first film, and then they go right into Akira Kurosawa, the Japanese.
I didn't literally mean wrap it around, but you get a big eye hook and you drill it right in you.
It's not going to work.
It's
whatever. It will.
When I see
it's like me saying drinking bleach. I don't actually mean drink bleach or disinfect it. It means something similar too.
It just
we nixed that. I can't look at you. You look like Sleepy Joe Biden.
that was for Butler.
It's making me crazy. If you had on a mask on right now, I'd respectfully ask you to leave.
This is what makes me mad about any plot to any alien movie where they say the premise of why the aliens are here to get some sort of our natural resources or whatever. And it's like,
what do we have?
Those right there.
Yeah, there's every natural resource that like literally have on Earth. There's a billion times more just floating around in space.
Yeah. Well, unless it's actual air, breathable air. Like Spaceballs, they'd want to rob the planet of air.
Yeah, I bet you there's more air, like as we call it, like H2O, oxygen.
H2O.
That's water air. But then you can make air out of that. Anyway, there's more oxygen somewhere in the universe than is on Earth by far.
Well,
my problem is like there's 10 billion cubic gallons on this planet that we know of. You know what I'm saying? So there's nothing we have that's some sort of rarity. It's just everywhere floating around.
They want to see human boobs.
It's not all that effort. Next door.
If you were enslaved by aliens, what do you think they would make you do? Just manual labor?
No, because they'd have robots for that. There's nothing an alien wants from me, or any human.
I don't know about
your guts.
They don't want to see that. They know that.
What if they're just
an animal?
Maybe they just want to feast off.
Of course,
it's like us going to another planet with like lower life forms. We don't know that. We have to take them, dissect them, learn about them. That's what they do to us.
Haven't you seen Fire in the Sky?
It's all bullshit.
I would observe them for a little while first. So somewhere there's an alien watching your day to day.
Oh, that's why there's UFO sightings.
Yeah, like you're driving around.
No reason for any UFO to ever observe us do anything.
There he goes. He's driving home.
They would be able to look at our
there's
internet.
a dick on his dollar. This is going to be funny.
We would be ants to any sort of intelligent life form.
He's at the goat farm. Those goats have big balls.
Next story.
They all do. Did you notice that all the goats at the pumpkin farm had massive mega balls?
Yeah. I did think that was some sort of disease or something because they were too big. And then it was like...
It's hard for them to...
Yeah. It was... and then Tommy's like, look at their buttholes. And I was like, God damn it.
Yeah. Well, that's your fault because you started talking about buttholes here, and then Crystal told you specifically to stop.
Because the butthole mouth in the fish tank.
She said stop talking about the butthole thing, and then you continued to do it. So you, basically taught your son that word. So
yeah, loosely my fault.
I taught Maisie to call her mother a cunt.
Oh.
Next story.
The world's fastest man, Christian Coleman, has been banned from athletics competition.
Christian Coleman? I don't know that guy.
You don't know Christian Coleman?
I don't.
Got kicked out of the BDM group.
Oh, no. The truth hat was on.
He's been banned from athletics competition for 2 years, which rules him out of the Tokyo Olympics, where he was favored to win the 100-meter sprint. After a doping tribunal was deemed impossible for him to have completed a trip from a fast food restaurant, probably Burger King, to his home and back to a shopping center in under half an hour. Coleman, who has escaped the ban for failing to make himself available to drug testers on 3 occasions last year on a technicality, was finally caught after being exposed by a number of shopping receipts.
Hold on, so he was just trying to dodge the drug test?
He was trying to dodge... Okay, and I know about this because...
so he would just... I'm sorry, I gotta go Burger King.
Sorry, man, I gotta go to Wendy's.
I'll tell you what he did. The 24-year-old American claimed he was out doing Christmas shopping on December 9th, 2019, when testers arrived at his house in Kentucky. But then he'd returned home during the 60-minute allotment for the test. He claimed that he watched the kickoff at a football game at 8:15 before heading back out, and the tester must have knocked off early and missed him. Basically, he said whenever they showed up, he was just out getting something.
Okay, he did the old...
That's what I did. When I was being served for that radio station deal I did where I had to be deposed when we were being sued, the server was doing that, and my anxiety... I mean, this is not a new thing, even though my anxiety's gotten worse since I've gotten older. It was still bad, and I would dodge it because it would give me so much anxiety that I would just stay out. So if I drove by and I saw any cars in my neighborhood at my old house, it was Studio One, or my old house, my little house. I would just go someplace. I'd go to a bar. I'd go to the Park Ave CDs, or I'd go. Yeah, it was freaking me out. I didn't want to be a part of it.
So, Seth, you know about
I was hoping.
Imagine it.
Yeah, I was hoping they'd never drag me in because it was terrible.
And it's strict. Felicia gets literally she comes to the gym maybe once, twice a month, and she's like, "Oh yeah, I was tested today. Oh, they called me up and said I had to be home at a certain time and I had to be there." Blah. I'm like, Jesus.
But it's never like actual dope, because they call it doping, and you're like, oh, they're just taking straight testosterone or some sort of
oh, that's just a word.
Or speed. Yeah. And then it's always like you have more B12 than is allowable.
Right.
You have some sort of...
Like Tom Lawler got banned for a stupid substance that's in a lot of supplements and stuff like that.
Yeah.
It was banned for a while, and then since a lot of people were testing for it, I think, they said it was okay now. But he still was suspended from the UFC, which they just kept going, which is pretty fucked up for him.
But, okay, let's talk about blood doping with oxygen and...
Oh, that's what I would...
And because then there's the doping where basically...
Yeah, there's different...
You take... you get transfused with someone else's blood.
That's a whole different thing.
Maybe the aliens want us for that.
Well,
no, blood dope.
You're elevating the optimum level of red blood cells
in your body,
within you, which obviously can provide you with
more oxygen.
Basically anything you need to be a powerful human being.
That's a PED, right? Opposed to doping? Is there a difference between the two?
Well, then there's because
they can't test for that. That's a different, totally separate test. Which
he wouldn't. Don't look at me.
Apparently,
I just doped on that Whopper.
All the super high end professional athletes like LeBron James and Russell Wilson, and all these
Ronaldo,
a lot of they all have multiple hyperbaric chambers and have a team spend millions a year on their bodies. So they're all it's all about recovery, right, Seth?
Hyperbaric chambers for recovery. I looked into buying those; they're just so expensive.
Yeah, and then there's just been such an amount.
You seem like the type of guy that would have the hyperbaric chamber.
Yeah,
you'd have
I
the
can get it.
sauna. You'd have.
I have a steam room at my house.
Yeah,
I
feel like
want to have a hyperbaric.
have all of it.
So with the
Let me go in the steam room with you and your girlfriend, and just sit awkwardly in the corner.
So can
quietly, like a dog.
Done.
Can
I don't have to think about it. Yes.
A person that's competing in the Olympics, can they sleep in a hyperbaric chamber and do those things?
As long as the levels, I'm sure as long as their levels don't rise above a certain number, like of the oxygen count, I guess, in your blood cells. I
because
don't know.
if you get for instance, I know some of these athletes, they'll go and train for a month at super high altitude.
Yeah, I drive down a lot for
and then
my fights.
But
is that crazy?
It didn't work. I was fat and my cardio sucked. So.
Well, because then you take that blood, you've been training for a month, and then you got a super amount of red blood cells in this altitude. You take it, save it. Then when you go and compete, you get it transfused.
Yes,
so you transfuse.
That's what's illegal. That's where it sets it up. But you can altitude train all day. You can wear a hyperbaric mask, which I did for some of my fights.
But it'll go down once you get down to regular altitude fast.
After like 24 hours or something. Ridiculous like that.
The only way to truly do it is to get the blood when it's optimal. And how do they even test for that? Just red blood cell test?
It's a blood. It's a total I know it's a total separate test other than the doping test, and it's more expensive.
If it's over a certain amount, then that's when you get
that's
flagged.
what it is. Yeah, but the rules for the Olympics, just so you guys know, is they have to fail 3 whereabout failures. So I can't make it right now. If you do 3 of those in a year, you're done.
Oh, okay, so if you got 2 of those, the next one you got to be there.
Be there. I guess, yeah.
I wonder if he knew. It's like refusing the DUI breathalyzer, knowing you're going to fail. That's
smarter, isn't it? Is that what I heard?
Well, you lose your license for a year.
Yeah, you do. You'll get penalized, but it's better than DUI.
Yeah.
But so I'm sure this guy was looking at it as like, well, if I dodge them another time, they're going to take it away from me. But I'm going to definitely fail, and I don't want that on my record. So I'd rather fail because of dodging than fail because of a positive test. It's brilliant, actually, because it looks less bad on your record. Because then you could be like, oh, I'm just, I was out, I forgot about it or whatever. Rather than, you definitely don't.
Right. Not to do a update real quick in the middle of news, but I know we've talked about the levels of Uber and Lyft and whether or not those are taking the level of DUIs down because people are using them, especially during a pandemic. And then some listener had emailed me, I think last week, and asked this question, what you guys would think of a counter argument to say that because people are losing their jobs and there's more stress and anxiety, that quite possibly drinking and driving has either stayed exactly where it is or gone up because people have either been unemployed or
but are you
don't
going
have enough
out
money.
If you're unemployed and don't have money,
I don't know.
I don't
know. I'm just throwing it out there. It's not my
argument. And a lot of the bars
but,
were closed for a long time. They just opened up like a month or 2 ago.
There's a lot of irresponsible people.
I still think it's gone down.
I do too.
I still think it's gone down.
Yeah, but it's just so much easier to call a Lyft or Uber, and it's cheap, and so it's like, why deal with it?
Actually, and I'll give you this one, calling a Lyft or Uber is a nice reminder to me that I actually have human beings that are, and this is a weird word, friends of mine that can come pick me up if I am in a jam. You know what I mean? Like sometimes even if you didn't have the money, you'd be like, shouldn't drink and drive, got Lyft, got Uber, but I could always call Seth or...
But then there's extreme bad life people.
I was bad. I did something bad in my knee. My niece turned 21 a couple weeks ago, I think. And we went out.
You allowed to share this?
Yeah. Well, I mean, she's safe now, so she's alive. I was just really drunk, and she was kind of a little bit tipsy. She probably shouldn't have drove.
Oh my God, that's what I just said. Did anybody fucking hear what I said?
I think it might have been the day that I called you.
Are you sure you said this? Yeah, it's fine. I was driving drunk.
Driving drunk everywhere.
I wasn't.
We're alive right now. I drive everywhere.
I wasn't.
Every time I drive, I'm drunk. Hey.
The next weekend I drank too. That's when I called you. I think I forgot about that.
Oh yeah, it's all the mess. I never looked at it.
Do you want to play it live?
No, I don't.
Let's roll the dice.
I don't know.
Let's roll the dice.
Probably not a good idea.
I'll listen to it during the break.
I honestly don't remember what I said.
Can't get rid of everybody around the show. Keep some people.
I like how everything goes to Norm. Just does #Burger King, and then it just goes, and then it just drops out, and then there's no comments, and then it's just Tracy telling you to stop talking. Like,
wait, what?
Because you're ratting on yourself.
Tracy's just like, stop.
Oh, she's in that chat room?
Not your Tracy.
I was like, why am I still talking?
She don't know what this is.
No, she listens every day.
It says it's radio. I don't know.
It's weird. Every Friday I have to go get my grandpa's records.
She sends me texts. She sends me texts as I'm talking. She's like,
You sound good on the
Tell 'em how
old-time
much you
radio
really-
today. I love it when you do your plays.
Tell them more about the drunk driving.
Look,
Jesus.
I'm your
I wasn't drunk.
heavier on the drunk driving. Pull back on some of the other stuff. And who are you sitting next to? That guy looks weird.
So, next story.
Okay. This is have you guys heard of the store B&M? That's in the UK, I think. B&M. Is that what you know?
BM.
It's
Travis knows
like
nothing.
a bowel
movement.
B and M. I think it's in England somewhere.
I'm not up to date on my department stores.
Travis
Anyway,
is
this happens
0 for
here,
10
too.
on anything
Yes.
England
It's
related.
in
I'm like,
the
what do you
UK.
know
That's
about
what I thought.
Brexit?
I got nothing.
So a shopper was left stunned after spotting an X-rated detail on a cute reindeer Christmas ornament. And I picked this because I see this a lot too. A woman was on the hunt for a few festive decorations in her local B&M store when she came across a white reindeer statue. On top of the reindeer's back were a number of adorable-looking animals: fox, an owl, a rabbit, a squirrel, as well as a robin sitting on one of its antlers. Thinking it would look perfect on her mantelpiece this Christmas. She picked it up to put it in her basket, but as she turned it upside down in search of the price tag, she came across a very realistic-looking set of male genitals. And there fucking looks like an actual human dick. It looks like the dick.
Wait, what?
It looks like the dick that
Can't show it
Travis
on the camera.
pasted on her dollar bill.
Is it attached to the statue?
Yeah, no, the makers.
I'll pass it around.
I got to disinfect my phone after that. But okay.
Oh, God, yeah. Why is it all speckly?
You ate the COVID Whopper.
but the thing is, when I go to different places, like looking for things, I always look for, and for some reason, I always look at like what they make the penis. Oh, they put the penis
You
on.
always look for the
I
penis.
always look for the penis, and literally like 20% of the time, they put a penis on the animal stuffing.
Yeah.
and stuff like that.
Anatomically correct.
There's a set of dick and balls on there.
Yeah, I've seen it before. But that's a dick.
this is
that's
like
a dick and ball.
like a man.
Well, that's different. That's different. That's like a man dick and balls.
Fucking around.
Oh, they don't make Christmas decorations anatomically correct. What do you mean 20% of the time?
A reindeer with a cock.
It was a robin, though, wasn't it? Wasn't it a bird that had the dick and balls, you said?
No,
that's the bottom
That's
of
the
the
reindeer. It's the bottom of the reindeer.
A bird with a dick.
It's the bottom. It's the bottom.
Have you ever seen a bird with a dick, a big boner?
Well, I never seen a reindeer with a dick like that too.
Well, they have them because I'm looking at them. It's accurate. So I don't see what the issue
wait, is that what it looks
What do
like?
you mean?
Reindeer boner? Is that what you
Nobody.
typed in?
Hold on. The company that makes Christmas or holiday decorations isn't putting on purpose.
It's made in China. Who knows what they do?
Well, you'd think that though the actual department store or whatever
It's
store,
not that big either.
it is. But yeah, it was like the
Wait,
person-
this
they
one
were
or
hiding.
the actual dick on the real?
No, the one on the statue.
Oh.
Because in the store, it's like, look at this huge willy, and it's like you cannot even see it when it's standing on its legs. You literally have to turn it over and look in between.
Well,
the legs.
yeah,
It's
because that's
tucked
what
in.
penises are.
Right, but no one's gonna fucking see that. It's not a big deal.
Well, we're seeing it.
I'm surprised that the company
Fake outrage.
for sure. Yeah, I mean, this is anybody who's outraged and doesn't laugh at this is crazy.
I don't think they're outraged. I think they're laughing at it.
Yeah. But regardless, how did this happen? Because that's what I'm interested in. Like, did the people at the factory fuck around?
No.
For sure, the company making the mold didn't add that.
Yeah, they did.
They did?
Yeah, Sam's right. And they're not fucking around. They just tried to do a really nice representation or plastic, like Chinese plastic shit mold of a reindeer. And reindeer's actually, Sam's right. The reindeer penis that's on this, it looks like a regular reindeer's balls and penis. It's just...
Why would they do that?
I don't know. Now that I can't...
They don't have dick and balls all the elves and shit. Why the fuck?
No, they don't have anything.
They don't.
Christmas decorations. There's no Christmas decorations with... Like the imprint of a dick
you
and
gotta
balls.
understand, they're probably, if I'm just using logic, I think they're probably reusing molds for anything. So if you have a mold for like a deer, then that becomes the mold for the reindeer, and then what do? You just add you paint it differently, or you add certain things.
Okay, yeah. All right.
And if you're making a mold, like even my daughter has some toys that the animals have what appears to be a crudely implied version of their genitalia.
Yeah, just to make a bulge.
And that's what I think they were trying to do here, but it's a little more implied than
detailed.
maybe
It's more detailed.
Yeah, it's a little more detailed.
It has a pee hole.
Could this be a scenario where, and I'm not sure, I'm not a hunter.
Yeah, see, Juan agreed with me. They're not designing like different molds for every ornament because they're trying to make money.
Yeah, but the original mold was made.
Maybe it could have been for like a kid's toy that's scientific of an actual deer.
Or like, could it be like a hunting decoy or some shit?
To target the dick to shoot?
Well, no.
It could have been for a deer for a railroad. Well, that's a model railroad, and that one you want it to look like a real deer, and you're going to add all the little details.
Well, did they add like they added the dick and balls, but they add like a butthole, like a button?
They
knot,
might have
like a balloon knot in the back.
I have some toys that May has. Everybody has.
Half-assing it.
I mean, but you look at kids like He-Man.
Oh, May has toys with a butthole.
Yeah, she has a couple of plastic animals that have buttholes.
Where are you buying these toys? I've never seen them.
I'll tell you, Lakeshore. It's the Smart Kids store, the educator store, Lakeshore.
They have anatomically
It's the store
correct.
that sells the.
Animals have buttholes.
If you want, and that's their attitude because they sell. Like I bought her a thing of figurines for her school because the school occasionally will send out flyers say like, hey, we need a little extra stuff because the government doesn't give us not enough money, and we'll go and like help the teachers out. And I bought this set of figurines that were black people, Asian people, white people, handicapped people.
It's like a Italian club team.
Yeah, it was like everybody. It was like Down syndrome. Like I bought everybody, and then you buy the animals, and all the animals are real. They got like buttholes, and like it's
good.
Science.
We're too hung up on stupid stuff like that. Anyway, they should show that.
They got
I
mean, what's the?
Who cares?
Well, I know who cares,
It's
but
nature.
Like, if you could add it or take it away, or it's,
so you would prefer to not
no buttholes.
Censor everything. Okay, we hear you.
I don't censor it. It's like my sons
I'm not sure I like that. So you're not going to let me listen to Alex Jones. You want to yank it off the shelf.
I mean, they are well aware.
So women breastfeeding in public, you don't like that either?
That has nothing to do with that.
Yeah.
No, I want to hear.
I don't want buttholes on my reindeer decorations.
Yeah.
Check your arm.
Ridiculous.
Check your arm for some bruises.
Hey.
Next story.
Do we have? We're going on time.
Yeah, we're gonna do one more.
Okay. I was trying to get out of it.
No, because it's bad.
No. This is funny. Actually, I just want this video to play. If not, Sam could probably look it up. Do my job.
I can look it up.
A student was forced to send a panicked apology email after accidentally submitting an essay with an inappropriate title, and a video of her releasing the mistake has been viewed 1 million times.
All right.
Student didn't know whether to laugh or cry after submitting an essay to be marked, only to realize she had left a glaring error on top of every page. I'm going to skip a whole bunch, but it zooms in on her essay to show the student had forgotten to change the sarcastic title she had labeled the work with when she began. At the top of every page, it was headed, "Stupid fucking paper that has no meaning."
All right.
In her college. So I guess in college, she submitted the paper to the professor that said that. But the funny part is her apology. She just starts crying. You got it?
Yeah, I can't find it.
Her TikTok video?
Her TikTok video.
This is why I think it's bullshit, because she uploaded it on TikTok.
Well, no, her friend uploaded it on TikTok, not her. What? She's on the ground with her phone kind of crying and a weird cry laughing. Oh, come on, stop.
Why
I call fake.
This is not funny. I'm so sad.
Oh, God.
This is my
Oh, grow up.
Oh, my
I want to
God.
punch her in the face.
This is what we've become.
You just got to put them down. When
she's like her face is all beat red. And she's like freaking out.
Have you guys?
So anyway, that went that's really, really viral.
Have you guys ever sent a text message or an email or a picture or anything to anybody that you should not have?
Or labeled something, made fun of.
I have. I sent a
that.
message to the guy we worked with about his wife being a cunt.
Yeah. I remember that one.
Really?
And then I had to be like, sorry, it's talking about my wife. We're having a fight, and you know me, old fast finger.
Her professor didn't even care and let her submit the second version. It's fine.
See, I would care. If I was a teacher and I saw that, I'd be like, oh, you don't give a shit about it. I'd be kind of offended a little bit.
Really?
Yeah, a little bit.
I would be happy that they were maybe creative enough to do do that.
If you're a college professor and then you think that every student wants to be there, wants to learn, and is grateful to learn, and doesn't hate homework. Yeah, it's like you.
But I take things personal, and I would take that personal. Like, oh, is my class not fun? Should I change something? Like, I think something's wrong with my class, or like I need to do something different. I don't know. I just take things personal.
You're playing a dangerous game anytime you label something or put something in words, and then you're like, "This is a funny joke. I'll remember to change it."
I think this one is worse. Like Christine Pictet's Christine in our Twitch chat room. I can finally say that. Feels better to say her real name. She says a friend turned in a cover letter and resume from a template, and he forgot to fill it out. And he sent it in with it just had the brackets, and it said, insert job title here.
Right.
I've seen people do that. I've had interns that, like, submitted resumes to me when you and I were working at Real Radio. Well, we still do. Or, you know what I mean.
We do not.
Yeah, we don't. But you know what I mean. We sell a show to them, but we're still on radio. But I would get those, and I would just kind of ignore it. Like, I was pretty, I was...
But what if the title was...
they're taking it from a template.
Stupid fucking intern job that...
I would probably laugh.
But you know their mindset, though, and then you, as the professor, you're like...
I'd probably fuck with them.
Well, I know she didn't want to do this. She's going to get graded a little.
But nobody wants to do this.
Yeah, but she vocalized it. How can you separate yourself as the teacher grading your paper? Because that shit is subjective, right? Like anytime you're grading a paper, besides from like grammar errors.
Well, yeah, there's a proper way to there's a proper way to execute it, but the subject is.
So I would imagine as a professor, you're leaning heavier on criticizing her more because you know her mindset going into it, right? That's just, fucking
It'd be kind of fun to fuck around with her or him, and talk to him a little bit and see what they're really thinking.
Oh, it's a girl, right?
It's a girl.
No, I'm saying in this scenario, if you're just messing with a kid or somebody doing it,
Again, writing anything. I never, like, people that tweet things or, like, write down things.
What was that?
My phone's off.
Send text messages that later come out because someone screenshots them. I'm like, why'd you write it down? Like, you're opening yourself up for this kind of thing where now you have things written down.
Keep everything in your brain.
Yeah.
And then forget about it 5 minutes later, like Tom does.
I do screenshot stuff and then going through pictures with Tracy, I scroll through things that she probably shouldn't see.
What do you mean?
That's the problem.
My poopy sometimes.
Oh, God. For the love of God.
My poopy.
Why are you taking pictures of your
Because if it's good, like I said.
If it's good.
I send it to my friends in my WhatsApp chat.
Dude, she does not want to see your shit.
I don't document my poops. I only take pictures of them to send them to
my
bullshit.
If you don't have a real big good one, you don't be like, Tom, take a look at this fucking thing. It's awesome.
No,
bullshit.
I don't. I promise.
Really?
No,
you know what I'm talking about, right? Like,
I know what you're talking about, but no, I don't do that.
I mean, like, I'll take a picture of it and be like, I'm dying. Look, this looks like. I'll send it to my wife.
Is there blood in this?
Yeah, exactly. I
just ate salsa yesterday. Oh, I forgot.
Yeah, I'll do that, but I'm not gonna do. I'll be like, what did I eat? Look at this. I'm not gonna go like, look at this monstrosity.
Yeah. That you're living a bro life. You take pictures of your shits. I'm sure there's like, you put some nerd's head in a toilet.
In high school,
things other people we don't do, bros do, and I understand.
Yeah, we got it. Break.
Yep, let's do it.
This is Seized Up. I thought that this was the perfect title for a song to play on our show. The name of the song is Blob of Mediocrity. We'll be right back with more A Mediocre Time with Tom and Dan. 1-844-TOMNDAN. Show@TomandDan.com if you want to throw us an email. Let's get angry and British on some punk rock.
I've bought 4 cars from these 2 dealerships,
and all at the same time. And you drive one. What are you in today? The Bentley or the Lambo?
I got my Subaru Forester from Sport Subaru, Sport Mitsubishi, right there in West Colonial Drive, across from the fairgrounds. They're the only Subaru dealership in Florida with no dealer fee.
I think a BDM bought that Forester.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
And here's a fun fact about that Forester: it will be on the road when we're all dead.
Yeah. They have lifetime powertrain warranties.
And it's just a
Subaru
damn good car. Yeah, it's a good car.
And then I got the WRX after that.
Because you went through a little bit of a speed crisis.
Yeah.
Zipping around, wind in your your hair.
5 cars, because then my wife bought a Chevy Traverse.
Her dream car, her favorite car.
Pre-owned from Sport Subaru.
Indeed.
And then that was her dream car. Then we turned that in for the truck.
Wait. It was her dream car, and we turned it in. I don't remember her ever being a part of that. She tells me all the time.
My WRX lease was, I still had 2 years on it, so I was like, we got to turn in one thing.
We need a truck.
Turn in your dream car. We needed the truck to tow the boat.
Yep.
So we went and talked to J.C. Harrelson right over there, Don Mealy Chevrolet in Claremont. I got my Chevy Silverado, which I drive to
this. It's awesome.
Day. I love that car. Then, when my WRX lease was up, we went back to the dream car, talked to J.C. Harrelson, and she was going to get pre-owned.
Yeah.
But the new Chevy Traverses are just a little bit more than the pre-owned now because of all the incentives and stuff. So
although your wife did tell me they changed where her heated seat button is, and she's very upset.
She got a brand new Chevy Traverse that she loves.
It's awesome.
And I'm like, come on, you're stuck in your ways. She's like, I like the 2017 heated buttons.
She likes a Traverse. She is a Traverse lady.
You should see the screen. The screen's huge in it. Anyway, so 5 cars at these 2 dealerships. If you talk to Subaru, Mitsubishi, talk to Mike Stacks. Of course, J.C. Harrelson over there in
it's not
Chevy.
Subaru. It's she's not a lady. You can't go see her. But Mike Stacks is a Subaru Mitsubishi side. You got J.C. Harrelson, J.C. the Hellraiser Harrelson. What am I saying? You go see J.C. Harrelson if you want a truck like Tom's, and you're going to benefit because as soon as things get a little more normal, we'll pull you in here, get to watch a show, hang out. We'll give you some premiums.
Let us know you bought a vehicle from
hook you up.
Either dealership. We're going to send you a merch package. I've been doing that for people. But, go and talk to those 2 dealerships. They support the show. Sport Subaru, Sport Mitsubishi, West Colonial Drive, and Don Mealy Chevrolet in Claremont.
What's that, Dad?
Welcome back to Mediocre Time with Tom and Dan. I am Dan.
I'm Tom.
Samantha and Butler and Seth Petrozelli are all here.
I'm going to throw up.
What happened?
It smells like rotten asshole in our bathroom.
It's really bad in there.
I think someone's clowning us. Did somebody hide a Duke in there?
I thought. Okay, I'm just going to be honest, and I do believe you. I want you to know that because look, we clown on you and we clown Butler a lot. I don't get a lot of clowning. But I'm gonna be honest. When I walked in there after you, I usually you and I try to go to the bathroom first. I try to go first because I know I got to get back in here to run things.
Yeah.
I went in there after you, and it smells like straight sweet beans, which is
it's rotten.
Which is what we call
when I
Tom's poo-poos.
That fan's been on the whole time.
It's bad.
Well, I turned it on because it stunk.
It stinks.
Every time you flush, more shit smell comes out.
Is there a turd lodged in there?
Have you guys looked in the upper deck?
No.
I did.
Did you do
it? I did look.
Did you look?
I would never do that.
No one shit in the top.
I like how you said that. I would never.
That's a lie.
That is absolutely
a lie. Did you check, Butler?
It is a lie, but I wouldn't.
Because here's the thing: when you said it, we immediately like, "Oh, that's it for sure."
Right.
And then Butler's like, "No, I checked it." Like, "Oh shit, is that?" Because then it was like, when you said it, I was like, "For sure, Seth."
Well, something's wrong.
Come on, I am an animal. I'm not an animal to you guys.
Something's wrong. I mean, something is wrong with
But what was that? You smelled sewer when
is
you were
that
walking
still
back?
stinky out there?
That was a different smell, though. But yeah,
it's a sewage smell, though. It's a sewage smell coming out of that.
Is anybody out there working on anything that you saw?
I didn't chop yet.
Sewage is backing
I'll go chop in a minute.
Yeah.
Just fires. You know what?
Guys,
we're gonna come back Monday and it's gonna be covered in shit.
Well, I'm not gonna put
it's all connected. The upstairs, it's all one big
I'm not gonna put
thing.
the new computer in if this place is gonna become Turdville.
Yeah.
Well, it'd be hard for it to come out of the bathroom. It would have to be a lot.
Stuff a towel underneath.
Yeah.
Anyway, it's bad in there.
It's really, really bad. Why are your doo-doos the worst smelling doo-doos of the show?
Probably bad living and whatever.
No, I think I eat worse than
like.
I eat worse than you. At least lately, I have with Mom and everything going on. I've been,
I don't know.
For breakfast I'll have a foot-long coney. For lunch I'll have a 20-piece nuggy.
Yeah,
and
meatball subs.
For dinner I'll have
beanie weenies
in pink sadness. For dinner I'd have 14 beers and nothing.
Oh, okay.
And then all of the
really
food that you did had gurgles, and then when you go to shit, it's just straight like pebble turd, water, pebble turd, water, pebble turd, water. And you look, and then when you wipe, you get that weird thing that's like water with a tinge of yellow brown.
Come on.
Like if someone just said, we got pooed, we got to go poo 2 other people now.
Should we do it?
Yeah.
No. Shit, hit the wrong button. And go. We didn't do this last week, right?
No.
We got too many topics on the list today. It's the end of the motherfucking show. So come on, baby, let's dump them out and play. I want to see your topics. I want to also see your bottom. Oh my
What the hell is that?
Dump them out today, brought to you by the Virtual Beer Fest
Yeah.
the CBE group is putting on.
I'm having a virtual beer right now.
So if you want to be involved with this, on the BDM page and the CBE page, they are actually selling, and it goes through our merch page.
Yeah, it does.
I'm going to put the link in the Twitch chat right now.
Yeah, but it's actually, what do you get, Samantha, when you get
it is
box?
the BDM CBE Virtual Beer Fest box. And you get 4 delicious beers, a limited edition Bad at Business Beer Fest CBE pint glass, a custom-made T&D Beer Fest sticker, as well as a limited edition Yellow Brick Road t-shirt, and all proceeds will go to Yellow Brick Road.
Oh, that's amazing.
Yeah.
And then
you do have to pick them up. So you order it, and then there's 2 locations you can pick them up from, either Tuffy's in Sanford or Dirty Ore Brewing in Cocoa Village. That you pick them up on Saturday, November 14th, and then the virtual event will be November 21st.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
There you go.
Awesome.
But the links are in the BDM group and the BDM CBE group. That's the only way to get to those links.
Yep,
so if
only
you want
way
to
you
join
can-
the virtual group, you have to get in the CBE group.
So let's start with the Tom and Dan lookalikes, because this had us laughing a lot. So listeners sent us an email. Seth, you haven't seen this, so you'll laugh.
No.
So a listener sent us an email and said, hey, I saw this. Was it a magazine ad or a newspaper ad?
It is it's a flyer.
And so there's
I'm going to save this to the desktop so we can.
Yeah, I'm holding it up on my camera.
Oh my God.
Is this
I gotta get a hold of these guys.
chiropractors team or something?
They're a chiropractic team.
Oh, so they're actually successful
in Merritt Island, and it's a partnership. 2 dudes, and it's at first I'm not shitting you. I was like, that's photoshopped.
Us. Yeah. I thought it was us. I mean, it looks like somebody's like fucking with us.
I thought. I mean, they don't look exactly like us, but it's a dude that looks like Daniel, and a dude looks a little bit like me, and
their names are John and Stan.
I don't know what their names are, but
Dr. Travis.
It is pretty funny.
Travis and Brandon.
Yeah,
really?
I'm trying to find. It's the Tom and Dan of chiropractic.
They're actually not chiros. They're
what is it? Physical therapy?
PTs, yeah.
So 2 physical therapists.
Well, the one guy's a doctor, right? It says
they're both doctors, yeah. But
Dr. Travis.
We gotta talk to these guys, because it's pretty fucking funny, because we had to literally, I said, look up the real find these guys and make sure it's not Photoshop, because I thought, you know, the Photoshop where it's not your whole face, but they just take your eyes or little features.
Or it's like it's the freaking Snapchat's Photoshop, where it just
Man,
it blends it.
Yeah. I thought it was that, and I was like, no way. There's 2 dudes that are physical therapy partners that literally look so much like me and Daniel.
I can't show it other than what Sam showed you. This is, it'll be remedied with the new computer. I feel confident.
Yeah. So anyway,
but those guys are great.
That looks
we'll
interview them.
I hope they talk about shit jokes in their office.
I hope their whole business is shim sham. They got a Bizarro butler that works there. Bizarro Sam.
Some guy, Sam's she's like office manager, like managing everything, and they got this guy going around. He's like, "What are you doing?" He's like, "I'm taping dicks to all these BioBreathe bottles."
He's the acupuncture guy that works in the back. Our acupuncture guy's a stony baloney.
You're gonna love him. He's great. And then, he loves fish.
Then their bro friend comes over. And
I need my back cracked, bro.
I hope it's like the Bizarro Seinfeld. The glory hole update.
The glory hole update that we have is that we've had multiple. I mean, dare I say, just under stand in the level of engagement that we've had from listeners that are saying that Tom Van, Dan Dennis, you claim that glory holes are not a thing. Mm-hmm. You're idiots. They are 100% a thing. Not only are they a thing, but they're everywhere. We've seen them. We go to them. We frolic among the glory holes. Now, I still call bullshit, but they're saying that we have no idea what we're talking about. What say you, sir?
Well, what I'm saying is, how are they saying it? Are they saying it like, oh, yeah, they do exist? Well, I know they exist, but what me and Daniel are saying, they only exist in this porno world where they use glory holes. You know, it's a category of porno.
There are guys claiming that we can talk to them and interview them about glory holes.
And we agree that they exist in the world of like swingers clubs and shit, because I have seen those videos too.
Yeah.
Where,
but they're not at a rest station somewhere.
Like I said,
yes,
like that. I agree. They're not there.
It does not.
They're not out in the wild.
No, you know how much we've traveled, and I've traveled all across the country and the world. I've never once seen a glory hole ever.
Yeah, like some hole that, and also how would, even if you did see a hole, if you put your dick in it, no one's going to do anything on the other side. You know what I'm saying? Like, what are they just sitting there waiting?
Look, I put my dick in a hole last night. Let me just tell you right now, this hole didn't do shit.
So we are saying
I was doing everything.
Daniel and I were saying that besides from the porno, the pornos you watch, or some sort of swingers club where there's like, hey,
there are no organic in the wild glory holes. I stand behind that.
There's going to be one at my Halloween party. I just want to let you guys know.
I will die making that statement. There is no such thing as like, I'm with you, your family, and my family are on a trip.
Yeah,
we're driving to Savannah, Georgia to go to the Pirates
Ross even says he has a story about a glory hole.
We're going to the Pirates house.
Yeah, Ross McCoy. And I'm looking at the BDM thread where the guy said, I'm catching up on ACTs.
Yeah, Ross
glory
doesn't
holes
like any of that stuff. He never wanted to go to strip clubs with us. He hated all of that garbage.
He's seen a glory hole in real life.
Fake news, man.
Out in the wild. It just
How did he even confirm
He didn't go into detail. He just
been
said he had a
happily married man for like 105 years.
That doesn't mean he used it.
No, I know, but like, then how did he confirm that it was an actual glory hole?
But he even saw someone using
punched.
it.
Yeah,
Ross McCoy, our friend and professional comedian, walked into a bathroom and some guy was getting his dick sucked out of a glory hole. Bullshit.
No way,
Fake news.
No way.
This is all fake, guys. This is beer can chicken all over again. Just not as. This is more exciting than.
Even if there was a glory hole in some truck stop, like it's not going to work and operate like a glory hole should.
No, you'll get your dick chopped off or shot or stabbed,
or there'll be no one behind there because they just cut a hole in the bathroom stall and then
just for fun.
Or they're going to repair it because someone at the gas station going to be like, hey, someone cut a hole in our goddamn bathroom stall. We got to get a new one.
I think they'll just duct tape it.
Well, that's maybe how it starts. They use duct tape in a glory hole. You know, so
you only use that if it's cardboard. If it's tile, you have nothing to worry about.
Oh, tiles.
Well, no, like, I mean, it's been used enough. At least put a wet wipe in there and wipe it down before you use it.
The way I'm doing it, I got my my workout machine delivered to my house the other day, and we have it looks like a giant coffin that it was delivered, and it's huge. So we're actually doing a COVID kissing booth. That's what we're actually doing.
But you're going to sucking dudes in the back?
No. There's going to be a cutout of a head, and we're going to do a COVID kissing booth, and we're going to have a kissing booth. I'm not kidding.
Seth, you're going to end up on the goddamn news.
No, it'll be fine. We'd rather just get it over.
No.
That's how you.
Yeah.
That's what the kids on the news Bros were saying. I've seen them say that, and they look like fucking idiots. And people are hating on them.
It's not.
Then they're ruining their business.
And you know what looks more like an idiot than kids doing it? When you see an older guy doing it.
Okay, I'm just.
At least the college dodos, I'm like, they're fucking dumb kids.
My neighbors are college dodos, and they want to have a party.
You got to let them on the news, and you got to hide.
Okay, I'll hide. I'll hide. I'll let them be.
That's fine. That's fine.
I'm supplying the box.
So we all agree here, no such thing as glory hole.
I don't know, man.
I'll stand with you on that.
Deep shit now on Reddit. There's like glory hole maps, like where to find glory holes.
No, but like I don't.
I want to know. I want to go find it. Yeah, I want to go find it.
Hold on. So
give me the glory hole map.
Yeah,
and we'll go. I'll get the I'll get the mobile equipment and fuck it.
All right, go to show glory hole.
I'm not going to get my dick sucked, but I'll go in there and be like, "Hello, are you back there sucking dicks? Because I don't think you're real."
Well, guess what?
Well, you got to be cool about it, bro. You can't yell that out.
I'll look through the hole and see someone
get
your eye poked.
Do you put it in there like flaccid, or do you actually get it real hard?
Nah, you got to have a boner.
Dude, do you put your balls in there too?
Are you crazy, guys? I don't even think I can get my fucking dick lips through it because you got to get through the tile.
Yeah, it's a thick.
Yeah, you got to be like like Barry Bobblehead to get it all the way through.
For it to be anything on the other side.
Like I think if I got through there, I'd be like, can you poke your lips through and kiss the tip? Thank you. Then I drive my truck. I got to get these oranges back to Florida.
You got a long tongue. You're gonna need one.
Can you tug my dick hole because I have a small dick?
We meet in the center of the earth.
If you push your long, grotesque pussy lips in the glory hole, and I push my short, horrible pube dick through the glory hole, we can kiss.
What's the voodoo ritual you saw at the Orlando City match?
Okay, Sam's going to help me on this one. So, Orlando City versus Atlanta United. Fuck Atlanta. We beat them up real good. Like, this is, like, arguably the best slapping around that we've done to, one of our rivals.
5-1, right?
I thought it was 4-1.
Okay,
it might have been 5-1, but I was watching it. Couldn't figure out how to work Bovada because I didn't have my glasses and I was high. I was trying to log in and I was trying to bet the entire time. Remember, I told you I tried to bet and
did you put the crosswalks? You got to put the crosswalks or the goddamn stoplights.
I can't see.
Sometimes the hills are the hardest. You're like, is this a hill? I can't fucking tell. Sorry.
So we're watching this, and Atlanta United is already down 3-0, I believe, and then they get I thought it was a set piece. Off of a set piece, a dude gets, I want to say, a header. Maybe not. But, so he scores. He's from a South American country. He starts running down the field after he scores the goal, pushing out of his arms and out of his head and everything, pushing bad spirits at him. Like he hadn't scored in like a very long time. He started doing some sort of strange ritual of like a kissing and then a pushing of entities and bad mojo off of his body. And it was extremely off-putting to me.
Now, okay.
Because that stuff's all fake.
2 questions. One is, was he doing, because I imagine soccer players.
It wasn't like the hush. It wasn't like the suck the thumb. It wasn't like all the. No, this was I believe in God. These demons have stopped me from scoring goals. I'm now pushing the non-scoring demons out of my body. I am now scoring goals again. These demons are free off of my body.
When you scored.
That's just irresponsible because now they're floating around.
But they have choreographed things that they know they're going to do.
This was not that.
You think it was a natural?
It was too awkward to be,
Also, second thing, when they scored, were they down by how many goals?
They were down by 4. He just got one back.
Okay.
Even the newscasters or the sportscasters were like, oh, it seems to be he's pushing some spirits or bad mojo out of his body. It was very weird.
This happens sometimes in the NFL. You end up on.
Oh, Tommy Gilligan saw it. Yes,
I didn't see it. Yeah,
Gilligan. Thank you that somebody saw it. When I saw it, I go, "What?" I look at Andrew. I go, "What the fuck is happening right here? What's that guy doing?" He started pushing and squeezing like you would toothpaste, squeezing spirits out of his body after scoring a goal.
Weird.
I took a class on this at UCF about the amount of, especially in your Latin communities,
superstition,
Santeria. The superstition. I took a class on like how religion can impact day-to-day life, and one of the things that they said is that the 2 sports that are ravaged, and that's the term that they used in the book, by superstition, are baseball, Latin, and soccer.
Yeah.
Latin.
Is it?
It's just that some things are the thing, and they go into it talking about how these particular, because they're particular religions and certain things that they've grown up with and tradition and just the way that they are. That they have like certain things that they do before they go on the field. They have certain things they do when they go off the field. It's super fascinating. It really is. But when this guy was doing it, I'm like, God damn, that guy's pushing ghosts at his butt.
Yeah. So there's professional athletes that get clowned all the time.
Oh, he was new to Atlanta. Tommy G's right. He was new to Atlanta, had not scored yet, and it was in a bit of a funk. And the way that the sportscasters were implying is that he was alluding that the funk truly had less to do with his athletic ability in the time, had more to do with the fact that he just had the funky
demons holding him back.
Funky demons on him.
When you celebrate and you're down by 4 goals, you look like a fool, right? It's the equivalent to
when you score, you celebrate.
He didn't celebrate. It wasn't a celebration.
They clown on because this happens in the NFL too. Like a wide receiver will catch a touchdown pass and he'll go to start dancing, and he's down by 40 points, and he look like a fool.
Just go back to business.
You're celebrating. You're going to lose the game. And stupid. You look, so I've heard about this in soccer too. Like if you're down by a lot, you just go, you score the goal, and you just walk back to the midfield. Like you start celebrating too much, you're like, you're going to lose this game. You scored 1 goal, good for you. But it may be like that they can't help themselves. Like you score, and then you just go almost uncontrollably into some sort of celebration.
I tried to find the video this morning, and I couldn't find it. But I was going to play it for you guys, because if you see it, you'll know what I mean. It seriously does not look like a celebration at all. Like, he is not happy. He's happy to score, because it feels like the score proved to him that he got those spirits off his back. So it was interesting.
Sorry, to go back to glory holes.
Yes, always. Yes,
I'm on a glory hole.
Don't compromise your laptop, because we didn't buy that one, but.
Not all glory holes look the same. I did not realize this.
Yeah,
some of them
big square cutouts.
Yeah, some of them are like.
Ooh, that'd be awesome.
Some of them are like a long, almost rectangle, like a mail slot. So you can kind of move it around.
I don't think I could do a lot there. I'm wide. I'm a tuna can, so
that's better for.
Yeah, I think it's better for that.
Because
no. I'm a
tall.
I'm a thick dick.
Some of them
are very
you can
thick.
get it through a mail slot.
Wide.
No, I can't. No. It's about an inch long and about.
Oh man, some of these photos are big
around.
Come on.
It's like a big around.
I gotta get out of this website.
I basically have like a Friskies can.
Is it saying,
and it's an inch out with hair all around it.
Yeah, but are the pictures of like glory holes in the wild, or and they're saying in this particular?
There's one in Maitland.
Let's go
on this particular site.
Where's
that? Got to be fake.
Where's
no way.
I don't want to give out that information.
Massage parlor.
The JJC. JCC?
It says like
the old burned out volleyball court. No, I'm just kidding. It's somewhere in Maitland.
No,
I exited out. I'm not going back.
No, Maitland.
As long as it doesn't say the Jungle MMA in Sanford, we're good.
Somebody already made that joke in the Twitch chat.
Hold on, I'm typing it in.
It's over by the old airstrip.
Way. That's all bullshit.
MAIT.
I think it was called 411gloryholes.com.
Where are glory holes in Maitland, Florida?
Yes.
Is this
map of glory?
Craigslist for
If
sex.
you want to know where are glory holes in Maitland, and you want to practice sex anonymously and respectfully,
yes, respectfully.
Here you can find and share the places as public baths, video booths, sex clubs, sex shops, and X rooms.
That's just a hookup meetup. So it's like
it's right behind your 7-Eleven.
Oh,
that's
shit.
the woods.
That's the one where the lady died. And a lot goes on back there, apparently.
That's just some woods. So they're like, hey,
there's a tree with a glory hole.
You want to do some fucking meet me in the woods?
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
Suck your dick behind the 7-Eleven.
Yeah, there's no actual glory hole. Yeah.
And no, this one here. Hey, everybody, into the joys of glory holes. I have found one at Bolerova Lookout, Maitland area. Come join in and have some fun. I'm here at the moment. If anyone's interested, the glory hole's in the male toilets just next to the car park. Happy digging, Mitch.
Dogging.
All right.
No way.
Or dogging, dogging.
Happy dogging, Mitch.
And this is a gay man thing, right?
A lot of the ones I found were gay men.
You like to think that there's a hot Triple X chick on the other side.
Oh, goddamn, there's an Orlando Glory Hole Twitter account.
What is that? What is our profile pic?
Oh, my God.
You can't show that on Twitch.
So X that out. My guy,
Is that a butt? I couldn't
that
see
was
it.
crazy. No, that was
that was.
It appeared to be Schoolboy Q, the rapper, sucking a dick.
Oh,
it was terrible.
House of 1,000 Corpses going on there.
Lord, no one should see that.
Yeah, maybe there.
That wasn't a glory hole. That was like a sheet.
That didn't look like there was nothing glory.
There was no wall.
There was no glory there.
yeah.
It was all sadness.
Let's get out of here.
Yeah, I think that's I feel disgusting right now.
Samantha, what's going on in semantics this week?
So this week we're having our friends, Jalen and Holly Phoenix. We're going to be hitting up Rock Pit Toberfest at Rock Pit Brewing tomorrow. German beers, German food. It's going to be fun.
Nice.
And then we'll be recording tomorrow. So if you want to send us an email, it's show@semanticspodcast.com. If you want to sign up for our Patreon, it's patreon.com/semantics. And next month, I will be covering the Free Britney movement on You Heard About This One. So
Cool.
And I know she's been doing
tons of research on that.
A lot of work on this.
It'll be a long show.
Yeah, good luck with that one, man, because that's both sad and crazy. Seth, what's going on with you?
Is your gym open yet? The new dojo?
Oh, I've been building it and
Is there a
working
glory
very
hole in
hard.
there?
Is it you put a glory hole in?
No glory
Add
hole.
one.
No,
You'll get more.
we're not joking about this. I might cut out this studio.
How about do a glory hole where you have to stick your karate chopper in and chop hole.
Chopping hole.
No, but I've actually been getting like the past couple weeks. I've actually gotten like 4 or 5 BDMs up. Ended up buying my diet like at the beginning when I first did it, and they've told me for like a few months now they're down like almost like 30-35 pounds, like a few of them. Like
35 pounds.
Yeah,
that's unhealthy to lose that a month
when you're
morbidly obese. yeah.
You know, that's fine.
Like guys like Norm, you go from 635 to 6.
But this has been in a few months. This is like in months, so this has been like about 10 pounds a month ish.
Seth, did you see someone challenged you on Twitter?
No, I didn't see that.
They tagged you, and I.
Who did?
Where'd you tag me?
There was a because of Seth put out
the dojo challenge.
I do have the dojo challenge. Anyone in a 10-mile radius of my dojo, instructor that wants to.
And what was it called again?
Dojo Yaburi.
Yabooty.
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 Dojo Yabooty.
That means you just go to the dojo and challenge.
Dojo Yabooty.
But anyway, for the diet thing, go to my Instagram at SilverbackSeth if you guys, any BDMs are interested in that in the diet plan, because it's helping a lot of people.
Yeah, it really is.
It really is. Yes.
Some guy said he tagged both of us as I will put up $100 if Seth could last more than 2 minutes with me in a freestyle wrestling match. Then I told him
wrestling. Okay, well, so this isn't the bet. This is a totally separate type thing.
That's not what he asked for.
Now we've got people that want to fight you. That makes me very happy.
And $100.
I'll put $100 bet that Seth cannot beat me. Super Mario Kart.
I literally...
No shit, I'm not saying I'm the best wrestler in the world.
I literally said $100. Seth Petrozelli doesn't get out of bed for $100. Then I remember...
Shut up.
That's what I paid him for a podcast. That's what I'm like, well, he'll actually do...
Yeah, he'll do it.
3-hour podcast.
Did you say he'll be there?
This is my therapy. I enjoy getting my true feelings out on the radio. So it comes back to home.
What's freestyle wrestling...
collegiate.
No, that's Greco-Roman. Wrestling is just beating each other with anything you can find.
No, that's professional wrestling.
No, if somebody tells me, "Hey, we're freestyle wrestling," I'm like, "Freestyle,
anything goes."
Essentially, it's like collegiate wrestling. Only there's different throws allowed.
Collegiate wrestling.
Well, you're good at that, right?
Yeah, I'm actually really good.
I mean, this guy said
I wrestled in college.
He said you couldn't last 2 minutes. You could last 2 minutes.
I could last 2 minutes, especially if
challenge on.
I'm going to add my karate.
Challenge on.
Whatever your name.
Well, tell him to add another. Tell him to add another 0 to that.
At Panthers.
We almost got. I tweeted at Lisa Ann this week. We almost got her booked on the show. We got to wait till next year.
And then we also found out that Samantha's titties and Lisa Ann's titties exactly the same size.
Wait, circumference and
the whole 9.
Really?
But mine are real.
If they were to lift their tops up and then gently. It's got to be gently because it's like handling 2 fucking like glycerin bombs, and you push them together, and then
a black hole.
And then everything is.
Yeah. Like Tom Hanks getting off the boat.
I don't know what that means.
What is that?
He's running. The goddamn World War II movie.
Saving Private Ryan.
Well, he's been up.
What
I
size
was
is
thinking
that?
of look at me, I'm the captain.
Tom Hanks getting off the boat.
There's a lot of them.
He's been
the
on a
Will
lot
Sager,
of
like,
boats.
a lot of references.
I mean, Castaway was on a boat. He's getting off.
I know that's immediately what I thought. I was like, what the hell?
No,
I thought Splash.
No, I thought.
Splash.
You went Splash.
That's good.
I went the one where he's like, look at me, I'm
I
the
should have
captain.
said landing craft.
But he wasn't on a
How
boat.
did he not ask the guy that's like, I am the captain? How did he not ask it? Like, you got AIDS?
What the?
You're so skinny.
What's the size?
You should know this. We did this on the cruise.
What?
The wedding game where we had to tell everybody what our bra size was.
I need to know
your
your. I need to know your size. I need to tell Tracy what to get.
I'm trying to
What size is she?
I'm trying to size
I don't know, but I'm gonna get him big. I'm like, I'll buy him. I'm
Oh,
like,
you're saying you're going to buy her?
I'll
tits.
buy her.
Oh.
She's like, and I love her. Her boobs are amazing. Amazing shape. They're amazing. I just like
don't want to
fake
ruin my amazing boobs. You go. I'm
She
a
has
big dumb
amazing boobs,
idiot.
but I'm going to buy her new ones.
But I want speed bags.
I don't know what the first number is. What? How wide they are?
No, it's the measurement around your body.
Yeah.
Okay. But
Yeah, you want that really small.
So
and you want the other size
I
really
would
big.
go double D.
well, then
That's
there's a
the cup.
number.
That's the
Yeah.
cup size.
Yeah, yeah.
So
D is
34,
cup.
32,
So then you got to
36.
pick the number first. What you?
I don't know. I don't even know.
38, 36?
I don't know what.
Who are we guessing?
42?
Samantha and
34.
Lisa. And,
Well, in order to be polite,
We
why
have the
don't you?
same middle name, too.
Yeah, if you guys have the same size, in order to be polite, I'm just going to teach you guys something. Why don't you guess Lisa Ann, because she's not in the room.
I didn't care.
I'm helping him, Sam.
Put
I'm
up a
helping.
picture of Lisa. I don't even know what she looks
Oh,
like.
You don't know what she looks like?
No.
I
Yeah, put her
guarantee
on.
you've dropped multiple Lisa Ann loads.
No.
Let's see
And
these.
porn star.
I'm starting to put some porn math together.
Yeah, you know exactly who Lisa Ann is.
Oh, nice.
Okay.
Really?
Wow.
Yeah, you know Lisa Ann. Oh, my God.
I thought she was a
big-
blonde.
Torpedoes.
No.
That's a.
Yeah.
No? You got the
Those
same
are-
size
those are-
as that?
those are awesome.
Oh, God.
Yeah, what have I done?
Well, now it feels awkward as fuck.
Yeah, that's
all because
Yeah,
he has to see Lisa Ann.
Yeah.
Now guess Lisa Ann's
I don't-
breast size.
well, I don't know.
And you'll be close to Sam's.
Yeah. Well,
I'm thinking they're E. They're not bigger than D's. They're E's.
E?
Like the single, whatever the most beginning E is.
Whatever the most beginning E is.
I'll go with Seth. I'll go 34 beginning E.
I was going to go 36 double D. 30.
That was my next double
But
D.
I don't-
Wait, what's after double D? Is it E? Or is there something
E.
before that?
E.
It's
You
either
don't
double
know-
D or E. It's right on that cusp. I
You
don't
don't know your alphabet.
Look, you can look up.
I sing it every time. I sing it every time.
Tell us
Every time I wash my hands. I
Now
sing.
it is awkward.
All
It's,
right.
It was awkward already.
Lisa Ann breast.
Next, you get to guess our penis size, Sam. So it's okay.
Oh.
Her breast size. She was born a couple days after me.
Look at that.
She's
We have
old.
a lot in common with her.
Is she old?
She's really nice. She tweeted right back at me. She said she'd love to do the show, but she's all booked up for
There we
2020.
go.
Oh, look at those things. They're bigger. Those are bigger there. Those
That
are way
is
bigger.
a 38D.
Just one D?
Double D. She's a double D. 38D.
38, huh?
38 double D. There she's doing radio.
Yeah.
Those are bigger than double D's.
They do.
Those are.
I think. Well, I think she's probably slight. Like
they're very.
Yeah, she's smaller than me.
Yeah, you're
very-
taller than her.
they're very big.
But yeah, they look like painfully swollen.
So she's our new best friend, right?
Yeah.
Like, okay, so she's our. We're gonna have her.
I'm going to start a
In here?
podcast
We'll have her in here
with her.
We want to have her on the show because Tom. I want to tell her about how Tom shit all over her.
I didn't
fantasy
know.
football knowledge.
Come on.
Well, how old? Never mind, I'll look her up.
How
I'll
old
look her
is
up.
she?
I'm gonna look
She's
her up with
34 or 5.
It's like 15 years.
She's like a
to walk
MILF,
around.
hot MILF. Yeah.
Seth, okay, I'm just saying that it's been a gimmick for a long time, and
Lisa
this is,
Ann's 48.
Whoa.
What?
She looks great.
Whoa!
She looks amazing for that.
Then I'm
age.
And
way
she's
off.
5'2". So
Whoa!
that explains why hers looks so much
Yeah,
bigger.
no wonder.
She's like Dan size.
God damn! I would never leave my house if I had that.
Imagine Dan with 2 Dans on you.
So I'm just saying that it's been a long time gimmick in the sports industry world to find an attractive lady, and then she knows about sports. Then she'll do her homework
you
or whatever.
really know about
And then she'll presents it to a bunch of horny nerd jocks. Because
She played Sarah Palin in Who's Nailin' Palin.
Yeah,
Did you ever watch that?
Yeah,
Oh,
Nailin' Palin's a good flick.
And these nerds, because they're the same nerds that play fantasy football, that are into sports, are the same nerds that are into Pokemon. It's the same shit.
Yeah.
It's just one sports, one Pokemon. Anyway, and she presents, fantasy football stuff to those nerds because they're horny nerds. I'm just saying that there's a plethora of people in the industry that are more knowledgeable and more talented when it comes to fantasy football than she is. I'm just guessing.
Nobody that listens to the show knows who Lisa Ann is, but here's some of the facts that are being just poured into our chat room. Norm says Lisa Ann met her husband Sam Baum while performing A Streetcar Named Desire in a local theater. Let's see here. She was in China's porno.
Was she really? No.
Yeah.
Okay, Seth, you weren't here for the argument.
She has 3 sons and a daughter from her marriage.
She's a former porn star, and now she went kind of straight in the media world, and now she presents fantasy football information on like ESPN and some other stuff. And
She has her own Sirius XM radio
She's got her own
show.
Sirius show, and I question the legitimacy of her fantasy football knowledge, saying that
She's sponsored by Brovada.
I'm sure,
but there's a lot.
Bovada,
whatever.
They'll sponsor anybody. It's like, will you?
Brovada's just a bunch of.
I get what you're saying. She got
Costa Rican company. Like, get anybody to sign up.
I get what you're saying. She didn't get it from her knowledge. She got it from her history.
Sam loves her money, and so she didn't know that it's Bovada. She thought it was Brovada, which is actually not a bad name. That's cute.
I'm just questioning how good she could be at
Listen
fantasy
to one
football.
of her shows.
So if we took you versus Lisa Ann,
No, she's better than me because that's her full-time job. If that was my full-time job, I mean, she has a head start and she knows
I feel
way
like
more.
you spend more time with that than actually the show.
Are you in the gambling group?
No, I'm not.
It's great, man. It's super awesome. Except Butler keeps deleting my posts.
You motherfucker.
I just remembered. I gotta come up with a plan to get Butler.
I know.
You forgot already?
He did. That's how easy it is. That's how easy.
Yeah, he'll forget it tomorrow.
I've already planted another dick card.
Did we plug Dr. Octor?
Yeah, definitely check out my wife's practice. She has a new cryo-freeze cryo penguin. So if you have any inflammation in any isolated area, she'll take care of you. DrOctor.com. Health and Motion Chiropractic.
She's got a penguin?
You said cryo penguin, by the way.
That's what it's called, cryo penguin.
Then mine stand corrected.
Come for the
I thought it was a cryo pen. I was like, what the fuck's a cryo penguin?
That's me in Colorado.
I thought it was a cryo pen, not a penguin.
No, it's cryo penguin.
Oh, yeah, it is.
All right. Thank you guys for listening. I gotta get out of here.
Everybody here's fighting. Everybody here's fighting.
Come see me at Rock Pit tomorrow.
Yeah, Rock Pit for Sam. And
have a safe Halloween.
And
you can find my house. Come to the COVID kissing booth.
Oh, God.
We'll see it on the news.
Yeah, bye-bye.
Oh, wait a minute. I can't publish that. It's mediocre.
And now it's time for the Tom and Dan end of the show footnotes. Today you heard music from
Less Than Jake. These guys have been playing punk ska music for close to 100 years, and they seem to still be going strong. Jump around your room a little bit and have some fun to their brand new single, direct from Gainesville, Florida. You heard Lie to Me. The band Kississippi was up next. Now, I fucking love this project's name. Kississippi is a solo pop and indie folk project of Philadelphia-based singer-songwriter Zoe Allaire Reynolds. You heard her newest single after recently being signed to Triple Crown Records, entitled Around Your Room. Seized Up was up next with a song title that is absolutely perfect for our show. From their brand new Brace Yourself album, you heard the song Blob of Mediocrity. It's angry and British. We closed out the show with new music from Poppy Shiitake, a nice little mellow jam that seems to exude the vibes of New York City on a summer day. This is from their Quarantine Dream EP that you should certainly go and snag from their Bandcamp site. And on that note, have a wonderful weekend, everybody. Have a great Halloween. Be safe, and we'll see you back here for BDM shows on Monday.
Love to waste my day. I wish it